some more shit. But that's for another story for another time.
We lit though. We lit.
Shit, yeah.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
This nigga internet went ghost.
Yeah, went mute.
Yo, how your own internet mute you, my nigga?
Oh, has Mike died?
Nah, you whores. My plug fell out.
The four horsemen. We back.
But nah, son, what's good? What's good? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you listen to this joint, man. Welcome to Get Your Bars Off podcast. Got your boy Arri Starks with my boy Loso, and welcome to the team, Gino V. You already know, man. You already seen him on the joint plenty of times.
Here. Deezus and Meryl is here.
Yo.
You feel me? Deezus and Meryl. We on your ass, big fella.
Why y'all be sitting there doing the Hollywood stunt doubles when Showtime finally put him in a movie?
Yeah, I mean, Deezus doesn't have dreads, or you can let it rock, like
facts.
Bro, you already know they gonna put his joint in a ponytail and put the ball cap over Gino.
Nah, Gino gotta do the Wale. He gotta do the Wale in the bad video. He gotta do the Lauren Hill.
Oh nah, don't do that. Yo, keep the
not Gino.
You gotta do it like that.
Nah, negativo, yo. I'll never do that.
My man gonna have the big wand looking joints.
I do the shit that had me looking like Finn from Adventure Time.
The calico
joints? The two ones that's it, but nothing too crazy.
For Adventure Time, I'm dead. Wow. But Los, man, you was going into your weekend story, man. What's not even weekend, man? Week story?
Well, when you work my schedule, your weekends are kind of off. So, like, my weekends are during the week. So yesterday,
U.S. system do us.
Yeah, I mean that's
can't even have regular weeks.
The weekend is short enough as it is. Man. But yeah, my niece's fiance had a surprise party thrown. So as I was saying, I didn't know there was gonna be jungle juice at the function. So I bring a bottle of Brugal, and now Gino, my nigga, my fellow compatriota, de lo mío personal, you know what Brugal does.
Yo, that's the bet. Yo, bro, no funny. I got Mama Juana up there with some Brugal.
What does that mean?
Shut up, bro. I'm ready, yo. Whenever it's time, yo.
You know what that does to you. So okay, exactly. So the beginning of the day, you feel me? I didn't eat at all. To prepare for this because I worked out, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, it was fasting day, you know what I'm saying? So we had tacos. So I gave myself a 2 taco minimum. I ate the tacos and then I went down the hole. I went, I went down the jungle juice. Apparently the jungle juice had some shit that was like tequila, vodka, and gin mixed with Bombay, along with lemonade. Bro, Arri, you couldn't even taste the alcohol. That shit crept up like a motherfucker.
That shit. What you said? Like the Bombay and the lemonade? I was like,
There is a picture of me online where I'm fucking gone.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yo, son, you showed that picture. I was really crying.
We gotta pull it up. We gotta pull it up. Hold on,
bro. If you can find the police officer fit, bro. I mean, picture.
Oh no, not that one. That's not the one I thought you was talking about.
Look at this man's eyes.
You was gone. No, you definitely was gone.
You talking about this one, Gino?
Yeah. That they sent that nigga to Jesus. That nigga was out there like, you said
send that picture to the chat real quick, bro.
Oh, hold on. But Pete, how the nigga the grip of the phone never left. The grip of the phone never left my hands. You hear me?
Checking your
new shirt.
Yo,
I'm not excited, bro.
See, he didn't want no girl snatching his phone and running away again. That motherfucker had stickums on his hand this time, yo. That motherfucker had Randy Moss gloves on that night, son. Fuck that.
Son, after I took that first picture, I just started to get like wild, like hot. That's a telltale sign. That shit, and I sat down too. I fucked up. I sat down. So when I sat down, my cousin is they started playing Jadakiss. Yo, shout out my little cousins, by the way. Shout out Jordy, Greg. We had an ill debate. Yo, the younger generation is going back and doing their history as far as music.
Bro.
We had a dope conversation yesterday about hip hop. Like they're like, they're Migos, Lil Uzi Vert. They fuck with that, but then they were like, yo, we were fucking with Big L, and I'm like, yo, Big L's one of my favorite.
Far ahead of my time, my parents haven't met yet. Big L.
As Beavis, I get nothing but head. You better flea hops. I said you 16 block. Oh, come on.
Los, you gotta remember that started with us for doing that research on them LimeWire days, and then they was able to get it like pretty much in a fancy, you know what I'm saying, platform with streaming platforms and all that such. So they can able be, oh, what's this sample, or who's these guys from this verses, and then they go back.
That's why I fuck with streaming. Streaming it's good and bad. It's good because a lot of,
and then they go back.
What the fuck? It's good and bad because fucking it's good because you have access to a lot more music.
It's good for Shay.
Without
like,
you remember having to buy a physical CD back in the day? You remember the work you had to do? You had to go to FYE, you had to go to Best Buy, you had to pick your CD.
I've been bootlegging CDs since.
Well, me too. I'm talking about the other niggas that don't have access to Bear Share. You feel
Rest
me?
in peace, my Uncle Turk, big bootleg gang. You know what I'm saying? Big bootleg gang. This folder pack. You know what I'm saying? You fold out. I got this, and that.
Bro, now $10 gets you everything. $10 gets you new albums.
For a month. For 1 month. Let's not say it gets you everything.
Yeah.
Gets you everything.
Everybody ain't rich for the annual.
But now, the point I'm trying to say, Gino, is that streaming, you have a lot more access. You have a lot more access than you did, let's say, 10 years ago. Or maybe even 15 years ago. As far as the more music.
True and false. I agree and disagree. But go on.
Because
I would say in agreement, because you do got, like, with playlists being a big factor in music these days, you have a lot of playlists where they do have the song and give you the sample to go with that. Now, I don't know how many people run to those, but for a person like me who I do like listening to, saying, where I hear a sample, oh, where did that come from? Or, you know what I'm saying, such on and so forth. Who knows if those kids doing it for music that we grew up in, where they'll hear, what's her name? Like we was talking about Nicole Bus last night. The sample she put on her joint, they probably, that's fire. But where did that song come from? Then they go hear Cream, or they go hear Oh Boy, or whatever of that nature. I forgot who did the Oh Boy sample. Yeah, but no, it's Mahalia. Yeah, Mahalia did the Oh Boy joint.
Mahalia, Griselda's daughter?
No.
No, Mahalia. You came out like a year or two ago.
Yeah, she had the Oh Boy joint. Yep. Yeah, that joint was heavy on like everywhere.
Root up now.
But anyways, like I said, with just that sample alone, people gonna go back and probably hear what that is, or they probably heard it before, older brothers, older sisters playing it, whatever of that nature. But I'm happy that they're doing it nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? We had to watch VH1, I Love Such and Such, or Ego Drips, or whatever little documentaries to try to get.
I love the 90s was the shit. I love the 80s, 70s, all of that shit. That shit was heat.
I don't know. I mean, like for me, I grew up in that era where like physical stores were the shit, and I happened to live through the mixtape scene.
True.
And the mixtape scene alone, kind of for me, was different than
like having to go buy the mixtape.
No. Like I buy, but it was like $5 at the bootleg man. Like we're not talking. If we talking,
I say you get that 3 for $10, you straight.
Every clothing spot had a mixtape section. Every clothing spot had a mixtape.
And like that's when. So this is where it comes when you're talking about like music. Like it's weird that streaming, while it does still give you a massive library, that library it's limited in weird ways.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
I mean? Like so
it be contractual shit too.
Like it's a lot of those stores you can go into. Like if I went into a particular rap or hip hop store, I would get all rap or hip hop albums. There wasn't no like, okay, well, we don't carry this artist because we're not under contractual agreement.
Yeah.
So there's times where it's like, yeah, these to a certain extent, like for you to get the full totality of the experience, I need Apple, Tidal, and Spotify, and I have all three of these platforms together, and I can have the same comparable experience I could as far as just cherry picking random music from like Tower Records or something like Cole mentioned. But in the flip side, like you said, it's that price point is different.
Right, because I can be for that $10 that I'm gonna pay for those three
like
mixers or whatever like that. I can get that title where artists are uploading their mixtapes now. You know what I'm saying? So I can be able to get all that.
Also SoundCloud.
No SoundCloud too. Well, I never really jumped on the wave for SoundCloud for trying to look for music. You know what I'm saying?
SoundCloud, I like SoundCloud.
Like when artists dropped it, when they dropped it on there, I went on there for sure.
SoundCloud has shit that YouTube like like a lot of those like Jadakiss free, because I've been listening to a lot of Jadakiss freestyles. SoundCloud has a lot of those that like Apple doesn't have. Like you just find those on YouTube. I get them on SoundCloud.
Yeah. But I was always like, I like to save my music to my phone. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Galaxy, Android game.
Oh, get out of here. Apple gang,
I
nigga.
like to save my
Apple
music
gang.
to my phone and, you know, listen outside of these, you know what I'm saying, platforms. And SoundCloud wasn't able to do that for me back in the day. So I never really jumped on it. I always stayed on my music, just download it.
Question. Shout out Sue. He tagged me in a tweet a couple nights ago. He said, Apple Music should only be accessible to Apple iPhone users. What do you think about that?
Steve Jobs will probably look at you like, why are you stopping my money?
No. Like, I would say you have to adopt this is more going into economics than anything. It's you now have to look at the way your ecosystem is operating and how you want to actually get the money. So I can put a walled garden and hopefully drive people into my platform. But at the same time, I severely limit the way people can actually interact with my platform and forcing these people where I can grab someone's $9 to $10 a month and guarantee that I get that versus saying like, hey, I need you to shell out $70, let's say $70 at minimum for the phone initially, like with a down payment. Plus, then you have to pay the monthly increase in the thing. It's like, well, if I already have a phone, or if I already have like a device that allows me to play it, do I need an iPhone now to just access this music platform?
Exactly.
I just think
we're going to incorporate the price into it some way.
Don't you think that being an iPhone owner should give you at least, you know, first dibs for more Apple Music content since you have an iPhone?
On a lot of product. Though.
Technically, Apple Music is an iPhone only first app.
So I'm gonna have a question for you. Well, sorry, I have a question for you. This is real simple. How does your iPhone work?
What do you mean? In what sense?
How does it work?
Like a computer?
Like a computer.
I know. Well, I'm asking you the specs.
How does it work?
Yeah. Tell me, how does it work? How's it touch?
Well, you know, I got touch screen.
So establish you didn't create it. You just bought into the system.
Nah, hell no. I just bought an iPhone.
Right. So now what you're saying is because I paid into the system, I need to reap more benefits extra into it.
Fucking walking zombies.
Right. So like what
I personally like it
with this level of entitlement. You already paid for the phone. You have the phone in your hand. So now you're saying, hey, on top of this stuff I paid for, I want you to give me now exclusivity where it's I want it so people can't enjoy some of the features I have on my phone just for the fuck of it. Because
nigga, $500 phone is a $500 phone. I need my fucking perks.
Sounds like you heard. It sounds more like you heard.
I need
but
my
that's
perks.
The thing, bro. But bro, y'all get mad perks already. Y'all usually get the first, you know what I'm saying, like either betas or actual use of new apps. Anything that's like fresh and new to like, you know what I'm saying, phone technology, y'all usually get it first.
Y'all got the best camera.
Talking about what privileges. Y'all get it. Y'all get to see how it works with the people, then everybody else gets it.
Y'all still got the best camera.
It's a lot of stuff that Galaxy
got the best camera.
I'll be real. There's a lot of phones that have better cameras than.
Yeah, I'll say Pixel is really the best camera out for real. In my opinion, the Pixel joints is crazy.
It's just like BlackBerry made better phones than iPhones all the way up into the BlackBerry storm where they dropped the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of technology is more so on what's popular versus what features work.
And that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped with iPhone for a while.
iPhones are really behind the curve, but when they implement something, they just do it right.
Mad impoverished, this nigga, yo.
Yeah, y'all vocabulary. Where's my phone? Can I go to
my
dictionary?
This nigga need a thesaurus or some shit on his phone.
Bro,
I really got a dictionary on my phone for y'all niggas.
I don't know, Loso. So I'm gonna be real, man. It sounds like you have a certain level if you go into this ecosystem, and it's not as exclusive as you hoped it was.
It's not that it's not as exclusive. No, well, no. Let me be 100% transparent.
They're now letting people use FaceTime.
I bought into this system.
I come from poverty, Cole.
Last year. This is my first iPhone.
Oh wow! So you're new to this.
So I flip flop.
See, that was the thing. I stopped at the 4, then went on that journey of different phones. And all that
I've been on and off iPhones for years. Like iPhone.
Yeah, like everything you're feeling like I feel like that at the 4, where I was like, okay, it's cool. Like it's a lot of like things that are like easy access, whatever that nature, but it's other phones that have way more specs and way more things.
The one thing that might
make better
laptops
than phones.
The one
For
thing
real.
that might make me switch is the fact that Samsung, you can like the camera is a lot better, and then the music and the expandable memory. That's the expandable memory is the one thing that's gonna make me go back.
For iPhone?
No, for Samsung.
I'm about to say like Samsung, yo, you got
That's what I'm saying.
The OneDrive. So like I have a OneDrive from Microsoft because I use like that.
That's gonna make me switch.
So now I have like massive amounts of gigs. It's like, and plus they're also heavily integrated with Google. So it's like you have the OneDrive, you have Dropbox, you have a Google Drive, so you have a diverse range
You
of
have Bixby and the Google Assistant. So
fucking hate Bixby and I hate Google Assistant.
But I'm just saying, but to have the X both, I only use it in the car. But I
try to avoid Google assistants just because.
15 minutes in, guys, man. Where we going?
Oh shit. We was really just talking about
nerd talk.
This is
man. You start shitting on this iPhone
potatoes, but that was. I swear, bro. If we can get that police officer photo up here, bro, I swear to God,
you niggas better not send that picture to the Keep that picture away.
That shit, dog. You really zombied at the party, bro.
You know what it is too, man? And I said this shit yesterday before I went down the rabbit hole. I said it like I'm 30, okay, and I don't know about like a Gino. Gino is, you're up my age range. So you might understand where I'm about to go with it. Arri, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. But when you're at a certain age, you know what I'm saying? I only have a couple hairstyles left before I go bald.
Whoa, right? Whoa. Who talking about going bald, buddy?
Right?
Buddy, change your diet, son. Look, my long hair don't.
Oh, no. My diet is straight.
Look, I want to be clear. My hairline is there. Don't let the I'm not one of them niggas who getting the locks in my joint pulling out, bro. My joint is.
My man out here saying y'all here with the Baron Corbin cut.
Nah, what I didn't mean like balding. What I meant was like it's just live your prime. Live through your prime. Don't let your prime pass you by. Do all the fun shit you always want to do. Life's too short. If anything, Corona taught me is that we don't have tomorrow. Live through today as much as you can.
That's a Snapple fact.
That's a valid point.
Now you definitely been a great example of that, my nigga. You've been out in these streets, my nigga.
Yep. Living Malcolm X's dreams of slaying white girls left and right.
Listen, hey man, that's an off-camera conversation. That's a Patreon only. That's Patreon only.
Sorry. Apologies, sir. Apologies, good sir. My bad, Kang.
We was Kangs.
Hey yo, I'm dead ass saying NoCuomo when I compliment females now.
Oh, bro, I be doing.
Bro, that makes it even creepier.
Bro,
a real man shouldn't have to say NoCuomo.
But you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta respect a real outfit. You know what I mean? If you're from New York, you get what I'm saying. Sometimes somebody's fit put together proper, and you're like, yo, that shit fire. You did all the right parts, but then you gotta be like, yo, NoCuomo. I ain't hating on you enough like that. Just a compliment on your skill set, not your physical attributes. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to clarify that. They think you're a pervert and you're not Italian.
Well, okay. Well, this is a good conversation. This is good to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, really? How you throw himself under the bus with that?
I'm Italian. I'm not perverted. Like,
I'm not Italian. I'm just.
I'm lucky to say 70s. You lucky to say the 70s. You would have got his ass whooped for saying some shit like that. I know
every fucking.
Tony Soprano is rolling over in his fucking
Carroll Gardens, Bensonhurst, Bay Ridge, all of them neighborhoods in Brooklyn just dying. Like, oh, this motherfucker. Like, yo, you know
my name is Klass.
Somebody in a white beater just flipping over a fucking TV dinner, screaming at the TV.
Somebody with a white beater is literally
Nah. No DV jokes on this. You can't talk about Cuomo and follow up with DV joke.
Yo, Cuomo, the Cuomo DV 1-2 punch is crazy.
Wow, that's a wild
bar. That's a horrible bar.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas in Cuomo are burying these Italians. They sitting there like, yo, we've been chilling.
I want to call this too. I said they were going to take his name off the Tappan Zee Bridge, his father's name off the Tappan Zee Bridge, as soon as his joint came out.
Damn, they took his name?
They're trying to take his father's name off. Because I knew when he named it after his father, it was like...
Yeah, I did hear about that, yep.
Yeah, Mario wasn't that big in New York. He wasn't that big in the city. The city niggas didn't like him like that. I know more city niggas who like Pataki than that nigga. And it was just weird.
Gino, did you live through
George Pataki?
Governor Patterson era?
You talking about George Pataki?
Governor Patterson, where he was blind to the politics because he couldn't see right.
Nah, I don't remember that, bro. But I don't know. I've been out in New York, like in and out of New York for. No, I think it's been Cuomo and Pataki pretty much since the '90s, right?
And then David Dinkins.
No, that's the mayor. That was the mayor. That's New York City. I'm talking about governor.
Yeah, I remember the Pataki.
Pataki was the '90s.
On the low.
Pataki was the early '90s.
I remember
Mario Cuomo came back and then
governor
during that time.
Y'all don't fuck with Bloomberg like that. I
didn't fuck with Bloomberg. But I was out. But the thing is, I was out in New York City for most of Bloomberg.
No.
Mayor Bloomberg. That
he was our mayor before.
He ran for mayor because he was bored. Because he owns the fucking the Bloomberg shit.
Yes and no. Yeah, I mean, when you're rich enough to be able to run that on your own, then you can do those things. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm Jeff Bezos, I'll invest. I'll pay $1 billion to be a president for 2 years. For 2 years, for 2 terms. Like, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. Like, the nigga just went to space. He just went to space. Man, yo, you go to space and become a president. Like, yo, I'm an astronaut president, billionaire businessman. Like, yo, that's Lex Luthor level. That's it. That's the final thing. After that, he just needs to capture the alien and raise it to be his arch nemesis.
Bro, no, he needs to come back like the Chappelle. I feel like I've been bringing up Mad Chappelle skits these past couple episodes. But when they did Deep Impact episode, he came with the aliens, bro, Jeff Bezos come back with
Mars bitches.
I'm telling you, bro, he the only person that really.
That was Black Bush. That was Black Bush episode.
I'm telling you, no, wait, no, it was
the movie. Where he had the twin singing?
That's what his name was.
Where he had the twin singing and he had the alien?
Yeah, that was the Deep Impact joint. But I remember the Black Bush one too.
The Black Bush one was when he was talking about that's the one with Mars. Like, yo, this is where we going next. No, I want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Mars, bitches, red rocks.
This is a good place to start. Speaking of Chappelle, him and Damon Wayans challenged him to a comedy versus. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Can I get this out the way first? I just want to say, y'all know me. I'm always a person that, like, when a lot of people think it's a shoe-in for somebody else, we got to bring them back to reality. Niggas forget that Damon Wayans, through those 90s periods, he was, like, the one really running and gunning. Like, while you had Keenan doing the directing, Damon was on them stand-ups and in them films going great. Yo, fuck the action.
What are they going to use? What are they going to use?
I think what I would say is that Damon has a more, I will say, rounded comedy, being that he succeeded in a little bit more spaces that, you know what I'm saying?
Damon's written
a little earlier.
Damon's written for people. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He got my wife and kids too.
That's what I'm saying. He got a little bit more to his resume as to where Chappelle is A1, he's A1. Is like, but it's little things where it's like, I think Damon might be a better snapper than Chappelle.
Nah,
I don't think. No,
I think he is, bro.
Because you haven't seen Chappelle in that.
I have, bro.
We haven't seen him in that space either.
I'm gonna be real. Marlon Wayans be eating niggas alive.
In a snapping, we never seen Dave in a snapping space yet.
Bro, he did it all his life.
The
Chappelle show is not. He was.
Chappelle cut ass. Chappelle cut ass. And you see Chappelle on interviews. No, have you seen him on Joe Rogan podcast? He pop up there all the time. He's on at least
shit on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, but he be out there. They be cutting each other's ass, and like, if we're talking about just comedic mindset, we gotta remember Damon Wayans had a fucking legit TV show that went against Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can literally put that shit up against, like, if you want to take it to black sitcoms, and you know how
he put up a lot of niggas' careers. A lot of niggas.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's we talking Keenan. Oh, we talking Keenan. Yeah, for sure.
Damon was with that.
Oh, he brought him too.
Damon was the one who was on. He was the one who was on Saturday Night Live.
Son,
he's the one who got fired, and he's the one. Him and Keenan were the ones who co-developed the show.
And Living Color is the Chappelle show.
Living Color. But again, this is the truth. They're so generationally far apart that even tonality they don't line up.
That's where I was gonna get to next. Where it's like where you speak on where I think. Like I won't say post. What's Dustin boy name, bro?
Damon's gonna eat Jim Carrey.
Old white dude.
Oh, George Carlin.
George Carlin. Like kind of like coming under history where you do more of the political news, find a way to make it into comedy. More of the
I didn't like Major Payne for sure,
but more so I think Chappelle comes from that tree, mixed with a lot of the the black greats and such. But I think the political and cultural news is where he really makes his bread and butter. And he really knocks that out the park.
Chappelle is Richard Pryor.
Anybody else can.
No. Chappelle is Richard Pryor. To me,
no.
That's Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor is a different. Richard Pryor is a very different type of storyteller. He's more of a physical, like
stand-up comedy though. Stand-up comedy
wise, he's more, in my opinion, he's more aligned with Jim Carrey than he is with Chappelle. And that's because of his actual physical mannerisms on the stage. If you look at him, no, Jim Carrey does good stand-up. But if you look if you look at Richard Pryor, when he tells a story, he actually physically embodies it and stuff like that. He does facial expressions.
Chappelle is too cool. He's too cool.
Chappelle is like,
remember?
So she turned to me and she said, "Help, help, help!" And it's like, okay, well, you're not really trying to change who you are. You just go along with the story.
Yeah, you're just following along.
Pryor will actually make himself sound like a woman. Exactly. Pryor, he's more like Mooney.
Yeah, that's another thing. He comes from that, but they come from Mooney and Carlin was rolling around the same spaces. So it's more of the white base of the comedy, more of the black version of cultural comedy. So I agree with that too, Rodney. You could put it more so under the Mooney.
R.I.P. Paul Mooney, man. Legend.
R.I.P. If anybody go check out that tribute episode we did for him, and that was a great episode, man.
He actually reminds me.
My brother is Ghost
of the late Patrice O'Neal as well, like Chappelle. As far as like
they're all
similar circles, like him, Bill Burr, like that, all very, very aggressive observation. Whereas Chappelle's the difference between Chappelle and a lot of these guys is, it's not that he's more eloquent with it; it's more he's more soulful with it.
That's what I say. I feel like he can translate it from where. Well, it's not relatable. It's translatable because I feel like he can get that same story off, and a white person can get it the same way a black person can get it.
Well, that by definition would be relatable then.
Well, I guess you could say that.
That's what I'm saying. It would be relatable.
But that's what I say. Where it's like he could take a story where he's talking about being in, with white celebrities and such. Pretty much, if I can say anything, y'all remember the what's bro name that did from the original Office?
The British guy.
Ricky Gervais.
Now remember when he did the Emmys and he was literally cooking the whole room and like that, like you could put Chappelle in that same and it'll hit the same way.
I don't think they'll let Chappelle host. I don't think they'll let Chappelle host.
No,
because
bro, listen,
Chappelle can fly off script whenever he wants.
He can't. I'm telling you right now.
He don't care about none of this shit. He can fly. Coming
off the Bill Cosby joke, you don't even think he only won?
No. Like, yo, I don't think you like. I think you should really look at Ricky's catalog because Ricky's a whole different level.
Oh no, I know that.
British comedians are like, yo, when they go in, it's like you have to be on your toes nonstop.
True.
Now, Chappelle is a comedic genius, and it's more again. Chappelle's
good, Joe.
Chappelle is just a really good storyteller, and I don't want to take away from that.
I can agree with that.
But you can't
go more the Blum story.
Right, but you can't compare him to niggas who are like, yo, I'm here for one-line jokes and zingers. Whereas Chappelle is like, yo, I'm here for like a 30-minute long joke setup.
But we can't say that Chappelle can't get into that bag. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying that's not his specialty.
Look at the SNL performances.
He
cooked on those. And
you mean written jokes? Pre-written jokes.
Nah, but he wrote those. Those are his jokes.
Right, but established. But he controlled out the room. It's a pre-written joke. Now you're talking about Ricky and them niggas be eating niggas in the crowd as a part of their fucking skit.
But if Chappelle, Chappelle does that here. Just look at
Chappelle's already. We've seen Chappelle bomb when he tries to do that.
Niggas is too soft now. That's the thing.
No, we
can't
see
do that now.
But Ricky does that. That's what I'm saying. You can't compare.
When you compare there in the UK to let that rock.
He does that here in the States though.
But see, I think the thing is, with the times that Chappelle does it, it really be he gives us the story on the live set where those things that when times he is cooking the crowd or has to cook somebody in the crowd is untelevised or any of that nature, so we don't see it for real.
Right? No. But he doesn't
really have evidence of it too much.
Almost all the evidence of Chappelle with the crowd always comes out as teaching moments, not him cooking someone. Then they'll come out with teaching them though. That's right there, Gino. And that's what I'm saying. With these niggas out there cooking, these niggas are sitting there like, yo, I'm not setting up a joke. I'm here to be funny.
Gino, the story we talked about the other night with Chappelle, where he had the girl, the little white girl in the crowd.
Right. Yeah, that wasn't a joke though.
He gave her an experience.
But that was
a joke. But that was a teaching moment. That was again, we're talking about. Now hold on. Chappelle had like a solid 3-4 years where he was on the road and he was bombing bad at fucking public events.
At the Chappelle show, like when he came back?
This was when he came back. I think it was like 15 or 16. Remember, niggas was recording him cursing him out.
That's why he started doing the no phone thing.
Right, because he was right. Because what happened was he was doing bad material. He was getting eaten alive. It's okay. Like every comedian goes through that. I'm not gonna discredit him and say like
Kevin Hart don't do that now.
I think you put Steve Harvey on a stand-up right now, or put him
Steve
on.
He was horrible on Kings of Comedy. He was only good because he was a host.
Steve Harvey is not funny. He's not funny.
He's funny. Like the funniest thing about Steve Harvey was when Pusha T said a Steve Harvey suit nigga made you. That's the funniest shit about
Bernie Mac.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When he was doing the old school shit, when he was playing the songs and shit, that shit was funny as hell.
Bernie Mac was the Kings of Comedy. Bernie Mac and Cedric.
DL was better than Cedric.
I don't think DL's funny either. I don't find DL.
I find DL to be real funny.
It depends on the sentiment.
It depends on like I forgot. He told what was it? Terry Crews. Terry Crews was telling him something like he'll slap the shit out of him. He's like, why you ain't do that to that nigga who touched you? He's like, why you ain't do that to that white man who touched you? He just shut him up, froze him on the spot.
Ronnie to ask about Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin is severely underrated.
Very underrated.
Severely underrated. I love the Malcolm and Eddie. Yep. He was killing. His Sammy Davis impersonation top 5.
Gino, which stand up was the Eddie Griffin one where he said that? How does Jesus whistle?
Yeah,
like that.
I forgot that one. That one was wild funny. He was killing that whole stand up.
The joint when he go back home, and then the one me and Ty we watched a couple like a month or so ago called Enigma. Very good, but it's so many years. Even when he back in the day, like Def Comedy Jam era, he was like lit back then. Like the Michael Jackson's impersonations he used to do, man. He's so
underrated show.
I'll put him next to DL on the low. I'll put him next to DL the challenge.
The box braids was something else too.
Like if you did a versus between DL and Eddie Griffin,
the box braid, the short one that was all over Eddie with the dark skin one. Beautiful.
Malcolm and Eddie, that used to come on right before Martin, right after Martin.
That was a fire show.
That was on UPN though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it came on MTV too.
That was on UPN. That was a reruns problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was originally on UPN.
But back to it though, Damon Wayans versus it depends on what the categories they looking for. I feel like Dave will edge it out, but I feel like it would be
I don't think you could do comedy that way. I think what you're pretty much is trying to, you can't compare a comedic body of work in that manner. I feel that's very like one of the key things I love in life is jokes. Y'all niggas talk to me all the time. You see how witty I am. You see how much I'm constantly joking. How no matter the situation, I always find a reason to laugh because
I've used some of your shit.
I appreciate that. That's very flattering. You said like that. But so when it comes to comedy, one of the things like if you ever chill with me, I'm watching stand up. I'm gonna watch stand up. Watch at least one set of stand up a day. I've done stand up. This shit's incredibly hard.
You've done it?
Yeah, bro.
Did you bomb?
I didn't bomb.
As long as you didn't bomb.
I wouldn't do it. I won't do it again. I'm not gonna front like that level of. It's addictive.
Really?
It's addictive.
Is it a high?
A high doesn't describe it, bro. It's like your heart's pumping nothing but fucking good feelings when you get off the stage and everyone's laughing at your joke.
How do you combat the stage fright?
I'm gonna be real. This is some real shit. This is how I kind of approach a lot of situations. Because from being in the military, this is kind of one of the things I learned when it's like, yo, look, I got taught this by a recruiter, and he was like, yo, he's like, so you're about to go to the boot camp. One of the things you're gonna have to shoot a gun. You ever really shot a rifle? You ever shot a rifle? I'm like, nah. He's like, you scared? I'm like, for real? I'm like 17, going on 8. No, I was 18. I just
17-year-old Gino with a fresh Caesar.
Nah, I actually had a fucking fro. But anyway, I was like, yo, yeah, I'm kind of shook. I'm kind of scared. And the nigga just hit me. Well, he's a white dude. He was like, yo, I'm gonna be real. It don't matter how. He's like, you go in there, you're gonna be shooting the rifle range. It's gonna be cold when you shoot it. So that rifle's gonna be cold as shit. You're gonna be shivering. You're gonna be shaking. And that first time you fire, pop, your whole body gonna warm up. You're gonna relax. And you're just gonna keep on shooting. And I was like, yeah, whatever.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yo, don't. That fucking Korean. Listen, that nigga Mario is not a fucking American citizen. He's a South Korean fucking hacker. Don't allow him any platform whatsoever. Okay. Anyway, but one of the things is like once you get over that first initial fear of doing something, it's the repetitive action that gets you.
Like a roller coaster, like doing a roller coaster all over again.
Yeah, so he's like, yo, when you fire that gun, it's gonna be cold, but hey, look, the barrel still gets hot. You still see the smoke, and you still gotta send rounds down range. So it's like, hey, look, I'm still gonna be nervous every time I get up there, and I should be. I'm doing something that's supposed to be awesome and exciting. Your nerves shouldn't be calm when you're doing something awesome or exciting. That means you're not excited. That means you're not in the moment.
Right.
But at the same time, you should be using those feelings to channel. You should be channeling those feelings to energize you in a manner where you can make the impossible improbable. You know what I mean?
Look at you inspiring Gary V, Gino V. Look at that.
Nike commercial ass nigga.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Beast motherfucker.
Yeah, just do it, ass nigga.
Yeah.
That's dead ass though. When I used to do like back in high school, they used to have these like spoken word joints downtown and shit, and that same exact feeling, bro. Like I had to go take a whole fucking like a speech class for that shit, bro, just to really kind of get that
spoken word.
Yeah, bro.
We're not gonna skip over that.
Bro, you already see how witty I am with the shit I already do, bro. Like that shit was.
No, I'm surprised you don't do any. You haven't done anything like that. Spoken word.
I have a battle on cam, so I'm good.
You battled someone on cam?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen you dance battle on camera. I had gifts of that.
We gotta like do like a live watch for that joint one day, yo.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
You don't got time for that?
That shit is fucking. Looking back on it, it's embarrassing because, like, real shit. I did it I was helping. So my boy did a project for his school. He does like photography, videography type of shit. He works for the news station. So his project was capture a live event type of thing. So he set up a battle rap event by the school here, and he was like, "Yo, I know you fuck with battle rap heavy. I want you to help me out with this, and I want you to be the main event." And I was like, "All right, cool."
Loso was happy just off main event. So he
said, I was like, all right, cool.
Get my bars ready.
This was at the time that I was watching it the most. So a lot of the shit that I was spitting during the battle was a lot of shit that I stole from like Calico.
Oh my God.
I stole so many bars from that Heartless Calico battle. It's not even funny.
Good Lord. Loso, this is a
nigga. I'm Prez Mafia. I'm Prez Mafia before Prez Mafia. You feel me?
Nigga, Tory Lane dates nigga.
And speaking of Tory Lane, Segway King, Arri, you've been trying to get into this shit for about 2 episodes now, man. We got a response. We got the plagiarism song out.
Dog,
I think it's time to touch on it.
I heard that shit was weak, bro.
Cassidy's on his ass.
Cassidy, why this nigga? He stole Meek flow afterwards. He beat him off his own flow to steal another Philly nigga's flow.
Cassidy was on his ass, boy, and Tory knows not to fuck with a nigga that can rap.
He took down some nigga who could rap.
Joyner took him out.
Joyner took him out?
I'm not sure about that one, brother.
Joyner took him out.
I don't remember it that way.
We can revisit that as a family.
I remember that way.
I don't know, man.
I'll give you that for now because I want to go back and check on it. But I'll give you that for now.
Hey, shout out Malik in the chat. Hey, shout out the shop. They had their live action episode. Was it last weekend in the barbershop?
Hey, congrats.
Shout out to them, man.
Nigga said I'm a writer, not a biter.
That's that Jay-Z versus
talk that old Dipset versus rocafella shit.
That nigga killed that nigga, and then he came back with the Jay-Z trying to come back with
this is this episode's favorite beef. Dipset versus Rocafella is the get your bars off beef.
Bro, that is the best.
We always bring that beef up
because Dipset won, bro. Because Dipset won. I mean, Cam already proved Jay-Z not like that. You know what I mean? Jay-Z wanted to be that real hood leader. He wasn't, and it didn't work out for him.
I'm not gonna hold you, Gino. When they had True Life up there though, True Life had them niggas shaking.
But again, that's like
you know what happened. We're not gonna discuss it, but you know what happened.
True, but I mean, again, with True Life now.
No Cam, vice president.
Yeah, actually, he's doing real good for himself. He just came out of jail, you know.
Okay, so that's all you had to start with. He just came out of jail, so he ain't really do. What's his highest album? You know what I mean? Like when niggas were trying to shit, on
this nigga's a fucking asshole.
When you try to shit on like a lot of these niggas, right? But remember, Cam's beef with Jay-Z almost entirely stems for the stealing of Kanye from Dame Dash in his eyes.
Nah, they were gonna name Cam president of Rocafella, and Jay was like, "Nah, we're not doing that."
Right, but no. Amongst other things, the major beef that was Kanye getting stolen from Dame. Even when they were splitting, shit would have still been like, "Hey, we're not gonna be dissing this nigga like that." Whatever. So it's Kanye, like Kanye going with this nigga. It's over. It's over. Mm-hmm. It's like that's it. We gotta go at that nigga nonstop.
He led this track
was the picture by this time, I believe, right?
And remember, Cam said that it was them niggas who gave him a rock chain. It wasn't Jay-Z.
He led this track with that. He was like, "Yo, you stole Kanye from Dame. You stole Rockaware from Dame."
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like
I seen a nigga throw that diamond up before them shots was fired.
He pretty much was shooting. He was pretty much shooting for Dame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not.
But Dame and Cam aren't good now, so it makes no sense either.
Nah, it does make sense. I mean, at the time they were good. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. Yeah. Do y'all think
Kanye stole? You think Jay stole Kanye from Dame for real? Like leave the Dipset shit out of it. Do you think he stole?
He's already on the record saying that.
Biggs is the one that found him. Biggs brought him to Dame. Dame, you know what I'm saying, brought him into the production situation, and you know what I'm saying. Then
Jay didn't want that nigga rapping.
Dame
didn't want that nigga rapping.
Yeah, Dame was putting him on the rapping joints. He said, "Remember, you don't know my producer can rap."
Speaking of Kanye, Donda, Soldier Field, Chicago, August 26th.
That's gonna be interesting.
What we doing?
I'm gonna be honest.
Sitting home. Like,
I don't buy into the Kanye hype no more.
That Rona was in there.
That Rona.
That COVID was blessed.
God bless.
Y'all see Jim Jones got COVID now?
Good for him. Good for him. I hope he
gets better. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. That's the capo.
Okay, cool. He the capo
got it.
Corona. So
Jimmy, he called it at the verses. He said,
"Yeah." So I hope he gets better.
The irony. Irony.
It's Corona though.
Yo,
Corona though.
He's not dying. I mean, I hope he gets better. Obviously, I don't wish no ill or death on him.
It's Corona though, son. That is forever. Like Jimmy Jones during the quarantine had some of the funniest videos. The video where he's doing the little foot stomp. Like I'm about sick of this shit.
Nah, bro. I mean, like I said, man. Hopefully, get better and all that good shit, man. But yeah, when you win them spaces and such, man, no mask and such, man.
But that's kind of what they were warned against this. So it's not like
you open to it, especially in New York City. They try.
I feel at a certain level of adulthood, you can't. People, I don't get pity for niggas doing shit that they know are dangerous.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Like, oh shit, this nigga was rock climbing without a rope and fell to his death. How expected?
That's a little extreme, my nigga.
But no, I'm saying, but that's
forget the rope.
No. People do that plenty of times. There's free climbers. But you get taught, hey, if you free climbing, you die. That's it. There's no
They tell you that at the fucking.
No, when you get taught to free climb, you have to understand this is one mistake. This is your life.
Ugh.
There's no you acknowledge that risk.
That's my last free climb, man.
Right, but you get the general idea. It's like, hey, I know what I'm doing is inherently dangerous. If I fuck up, I die.
It's like when you're a kid. It's like Gino, you got babies. Like when they touch the stove and they do something wrong, what do you tell them? Don't touch that.
Yeah,
don't touch that. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
And what happens when they get hurt?
Malik, my comparison is not grim. My comparison is accurate and extreme. I want you to think fucking at the most extreme point, so you get the point, the metaphor I'm trying to make in its totality. Like, you can't do wild shit and expect wild shit not to happen. That's just crazy.
It's every action gets a reaction.
Bro,
cause and effect.
That's like going to the bathroom and not expecting to like have to flush. Like, it's weird. Like,
or touch the water.
Like, why are you touching the water? Wait, why are you touching the water in the toilet?
Why don't you touch the water?
In the toilet?
Yeah. That bar gonna go over a lot of heads. Keep going.
Bro, you gotta squat better, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a step ladder, bro.
That bar gonna go over a lot of heads.
Like, yo, like, why you sitting weird, bro? That's all I can say, bro.
That bar gonna go over a lot of heads. Some of you caught it. That bar gonna go over a lot of heads.
Yo, no funny, yo. I don't have a conversation, bro. Anyway,
bro, when I didn't even hear
what y'all want to get into next, man?
I was about to say I mean, with the whole Kanye Donda shit, is the album supposed to be coming out on that 22nd or nah? Is it the 26th or the 22nd? Like,
there's a whole Reddit theory about how this album is a fuck you from Kanye to the Grammys and to his label, about how the album is out, the music is out, but it's not purchasable or streamable. So it's a fuck you from Kanye to the Grammys and to the label, in a sense. I don't believe it, but the way he's moving, it looks like it.
I don't know. I feel like Kanye takes too many things as personal slight, and I feel for someone so talented, he should just be happy. Just put out the music.
That's where I'll be like, is he still onto it? But more can you add to a already, like, you know what I'm saying, star-studded, track list? Like, he added the lock from the last event.
I don't mind Kanye being like, all right, so one of the best musical, we've spoken about like different concert experiences and stuff like that. And one of the best musical experiences I've ever had in my life was I was at the very first show of the Future Sex Love Tour by Justin Timberlake. Kicked off in San Diego. That shit was fun.
Oh, you were at a Yakubian concert? Is that what
I had to go because that album wait, hold on. I had to go because the Marine Corps required me to go. Put your glasses back on. We could dub that right now. I was required to go and provide security.
Loso probably didn't even listen to that album.
Boom.
I love that album. Relax.
Now
that album today
was watching Timberland live on the stage making beats. Like, when you have someone actually live there making the music in front of you, it changes the whole experience, because now you feel like you're actually a part of a very limited time event.
444 tour hit me like that.
So seeing if Kanye's doing this on a massive scale, where it's, I'm gonna let you into his creative process. You've heard the samples, you heard the songs. We're gonna do some tweaks and changes, and you're gonna be live here to witness this and see some parts of the creation process.
And that's where I think he's.
That's an experience you can't replicate. And I, if that's what he's going for, I get it, and that's cool. But nigga, put out the music that hey, this shit's not the full song. Cool.
Like, let's not act like you can't do that on streaming platforms. Like, you can put.
He's done that before Untitled. He did that with Life of Pablo, where he's revising the track list.
Yeah, Life of Pablo was the first like living world album where it just updated every day.
But that album again doesn't stand up to
that album was ass.
The Iron wearing orange today. Ass. I'm the old normal, Mr. Old.
I think there was only like two to three songs I fuck with on the album. 30 Hours, Real Friends, and then No More Parties in LA. That's about it.
I can honestly say that album was a one.
Hey, beat was crazy though.
Saint Pablo beat was nuts too. I'll give you Saint Pablo.
I didn't have a problem with the beat production. That's never a problem with Kanye. I can never say ever.
For me for Kanye with production also kind of
like even that
was like crazy, but
was fire. The beat was fire for that Poopy Scoop shit. It was just he was
No, the T.I. shit too. The song he had with T.I., the People versus Kanye.
No, I'm not denying that. I'm saying his beat production is still fire, but he's just
he got too many cooks in the pot. He got too many cooks in the pot. When it used to be just like Really Though and what's my boy name GOC, and that was really it. That was
Consequence
also. It was really
Most Def, Talib.
I'm talking about the main three that he kept around. That was really in those writing rooms with them. You know, Most Def was doing his own thing.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
did you hear what
really just those three? It kept him in a good box where he could be able to touch on a lot, and he's able to have his own free range to be able to put his input into his rhymes also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you heard what GLC said about Kanye and that MAGA shit? He said he wore the MAGA hat to be able to pardon certain people, or like to get to the White House to be able to pardon certain people. And then he got rid of the hats after he said
if he was on some spook who sat by the door shit, man, then kudos to Kanye, because he did get some people out, but
he didn't.
Knowing who Kanye's mom is and what she did. Remember, she was in the sit-ins and all that. I would not be surprised.
Hold on, Gino, definitely right. That was Kim's campaign.
I'm not as much as I dislike.
That's his wife. You can't get
time out.
Well, no, but hold on. Kanye was they were both.
Do you remember how it all started?
You're thinking of Jay-Z, Klass.
Some nigga called her out on Twitter pretty much and said she don't do shit. She was like, "Oh, no." She was like, "Word." She was talking about how this chick was. She was talking about
Cynthia Brown.
How her whole shit was.
Why are you
saying she was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yo, this is some fucked up shit." He's like, "Yeah, what you gonna do about it?" And she's like, "All right, cool." And then like within a year, she got that girl out of jail. Like she's been systematically doing shit like that. So
that's a big fact.
I'm not going to discredit her and say because it's real easy to shit on her because of all the shit she's done in the past, and it's hard. It's a lot harder for people to recognize certain changes she's made.
Real shit, exactly. All she really did was fuck on camera. Like, who hasn't fucked on camera?
And she's also exploited the image of black women repeatedly.
Okay, all right, damn, man, shit, god damn.
So you asked me what I gave you the answers, but
no, I thought that's what I say. I think you're thinking more so.
The cholesterol levels is up. Landis.
No, what's good to Landis?
But no, I think you're thinking more so of Hove, because Hove and B were actively together doing it. You know what I'm saying? But Kanye was speaking on it in a rhyme, so he did. I won't say he probably didn't have no hand in it, but that was Kim's campaign, though.
Kim went hard on that. She got a few black women freed from jail. She got a lot of eyes on the product. So you have to respect
some weed. A lot of people with like weed charges taken down. Yeah, a lot of good shit, man.
Switching lanes real quick. Now the rumor is that these two niggas are dropping the same day.
Who?
Drake and Kanye. So. I know what we gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to both albums just because that's how we are.
Drake,
can I keep it all real quick though?
What's up?
I'm kind of getting annoyed a little bit with all these pushbacks for all of these artists. For one, we were supposed to get Certified Lover Boy in fucking January.
Time out.
January.
We were supposed to get it.
Have y'all heard Lover Boy, like the song that's inspiring this shit, the Queen song? So that's why I'm interested. That's the only Lover Boy song I know is a Queen song. So it's like, if this is what inspired
it's a gimmick. He got the heart on his head. He's fucking niggas' bitches. He's fucking niggas' moms. Like it's a
we talked about this a couple shows ago. The rollout is insane. He's still going.
You have to listen to the Queen song because the song pretty much like you going to the school of Lover Boys and you going out in the world just slaying bitches,
slanging grizzles.
Yeah, but I mean, the lead singer of the band is gay, so there's a little bit weird undertones with it. But
would you listen to it? What? So if they drop today, let's say they drop tomorrow night.
No, Queen. Well, who?
Drake and Ye, because that's the rumor. The rumor is they dropping the same day.
Drake first, then Kanye.
I think I might listen to Drake first too, just out of curiosity.
Just because I want to see whose country Drake is stealing music from this time.
Oh my! It's DR. It's DR this time.
I'm probably not gonna listen to it that heavy.
You don't like Bachata?
I ain't gonna hold you though.
Nah, I don't like Bachata Drake because Bachata Drake. I don't want to hear Spanglish from a Canadian, bro.
But see, that's the thing. The thing for me. I think with this album, with the setting it looks like it's going in, I think we're gonna get a little bit of like the songs we got like from Take Care. little bit of them type of joints we got from Nothing Was the Same. Like a lot of how like the really grandeur type joints. Like I feel like we're gonna get those type of vibes. What's the joint like the from Times, the the cameras, like shit like that. Now that's for me because I think given like this may be not the album cover. Like if y'all heard the verse that he had with Brent Faiyaz on that joint
on the
like,
Neptune shit.
Yeah, and like the type of shit he talking on there, like that's that vintage Drake. That you know what I'm saying? That's that certified lover boy shit that people used to hate so much from him, but grew to love on us on the low. But I think that's the type of vibes we're gonna more so get. I really don't think we're gonna get too much like. You know what I'm saying? Memphis Drake or Atlanta Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Like
shit
Memphis
like
Drake,
that. We all do, but I don't really think we're going to get too much of that. You know what I'm saying?
The only Drake I really want to hear is Caribbean Drake or Afrobeat Drake.
I crazy. I was just listening to Passion Fruit.
That's it. Too. That's it. Yo, Passion Fruit my shit. Passion Fruit my shit. Passion Fruit my shit.
Passion Fruit.
I might play that for a wave. That's my I'm gonna play it for my wave. That's my shit.
Let me be the shit when you getting drunk with a chicken. You trying to get nasty. You trying to get nasty.
Okay.
You see, I'm from the Caribbean, but I'm not like that super like. So like I'm Spanish Caribbean, I do solid, you know what I mean?
That playlist that he put out had a lot of joints. It had Portland. That's where Portland was from.
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
But I think we're gonna get like rap features. We'll probably get guys like Thug, maybe like a
Now we're getting Gunna. We're getting
like
Gunna.
a Young Blue, like the more of the like guys who can like flip into that bag, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? To kind of stay in the theme of the album. And I ain't gonna be mad at that per se, because him and Thug together, they make magic together, bro.
Him and Future. We might see Future on there too.
We're overdue for a Drake and Future record on the low. We're overdue. But what I was trying to say though, with the pushback from this, the pushback from the Ye album, and now the newly released news of the pushback of the Silk Sonic album, we're going.
Wait, time out. Silk Sonic album, I wasn't expecting that till 20.
They pushed it back.
Well, hold on. They the one that was telling it was coming out in the summer.
All right, no, I wasn't expecting it to come out.
I'm telling you, giving us skating records. Who's skating in January?
Ice skating, but if you listen to
you stupid. In this thing we could, but I ain't no ice skater like that.
Bro, you live in
I look like Wayne Gretzky, nigga. I can ice skate. I can ice skate, but I can't ice skate like I roller skate. You feel me?
You ain't got the
Black people is meant to be on the roller rink. We ain't meant to be on the ice. Bro, even though we made hockey, but that's neither here nor there.
This nigga already skate like this. Bro,
I showed you when I was in my basement, bro. I was lit, bro. I showed you I was lit. I don't be playing, bro. But I mean that's true, Jarrod. But I mean, it's some records you want to be outside too, bro. And the records that they had is outside.
Other
than leave the door open.
Silk Sonic album too. He waiting for that Silk Sonic album too.
But they said they pushing it back to January 2022. So that is just like it's been so many pushbacks. It's been so many pushbacks this year. It's just been.
Bruno Mars drops an album around February. That's gonna be all the songs. He's gonna be all over all the way. He's gonna be all over the radio from all the way up to Easter.
But you don't think it's weird that they're gonna miss the Grammy deadline?
I don't think they care.
I don't care. You should get Valentine's Day. You get guaranteed Valentine's Day buzz.
But given how crazily they wanted to get on the Grammys just for a performance of this year, that they wouldn't even want to be performing or have anything in the.
Did they not win Song of the Year? They won a Grammy, I believe. With just a single, they won a Grammy. They can do it again. They don't care about that album shit. That single's making them more money than the album.
Yeah, that is true.
If you listen to what Pac said, he said
that
that's
the thing.
Working with
the single came out. Oh, I'm sorry, but the single came out in 2019.
Right, and if you listen to what he said, listen, he comes up with the songs, and Bruno comes up with he sonically fixes and reminds him. So Bruno said, he said, it's up to Bruno when the album comes out. If Bruno says he doesn't like the way it sounds completely. If Bruno's not 100% satisfied with the song, then the song's not dropping.
And that's true. I can say the same for Anderson.
And he's comfortable. He said he's comfortable playing the second fiddle on that because it's. I inspire the song, he refines it. He inspires the song, I refine it. We work in tandem.
I think Anderson wrote he wrote "Leave the Door" and pretty much
that was his
Bruno
song.
just put the song on it and it was good.
Bruno crossed the T's and dotted the I's.
Yeah, pretty much. He did a lot of the.
But they got a lot of good people in the camp though. They got I think James Fauntleroy been up in them studio sessions. It's some. Well, I don't know if they just hearing the album or there, but it's been some hitters up there. So it's been vibes
publicly. I went on an R&B tear the other night at work. R&B tear the other night at work.
Hold that thought. Hold on, brother.
Enlighten me.
Tone Stiff is that nigga.
Let me give him. Oh no, Tone Stiff. Nah, he definitely he had the new his new album.
Yeah, the Fuck With Me.
Yeah, that joint's fire. Man, I think I talked about it a couple weeks ago when it released. Yeah,
I was listening.
Definitely nice album.
Stiff, Steve Lacy, you know, Giveon. That Giveon, all to me.
Giveon is a whole different level, man. Like
that's Dirty Mac militant anthem.
Yo,
oh no, that's for sure.
Homegirl,
Dirty Mac militant
that
anthem.
one.
I'm in real Facebook. The only reason why I listen to Facebook stories is because I found out about Giveon from one of my homegirls' Facebook stories, and since then it's okay. Every time I see a new song, I listen to at least 5 songs from the artist now. All the strength for that one Giveon song. When I heard it, I was like,
was it a Heartbreak Anniversary?
No.
Still your best?
No, I'm gonna pull up the song
from the first Heartbreak Anniversary.
I'm gonna pull up the album right now.
Listen, when that Heartbreak Anniversary plays and you missing a bitch, listen here. Listen here.
I'm gonna have to take the shades off.
Listen here. I almost risked it all. I almost sent that text.
Wow, man, bro.
He always almost sends a text every week.
Favorite mistake.
This nigga's a living game of risk. God damn it!
I almost sent that text. Hey, public service announcement. Listen, your coworker knows she likes. The coworker knows you like her. Send that text. Go ahead, shoot that shot. You miss 99% of the shots you don't take. Be like Kobe.
Yo, but nah, I would say that Drake record. What was it? The Chicago joint. I forgot what it called. The Chicago joint he had on
Chicago Freestyle.
Chicago Freestyle. That joint, bruh.
That's Chicago joint, nigga. You just said the name.
I couldn't think of some. You know, be having these fancy ass names, but whatever though. When I heard that joint, and I was like, okay, dude on the hook is, you know what I'm saying, pretty fire. Then shout out to Ryan. I seen him post the album and such, and I was like, okay, maybe I should get an album.
We need to get Ryan up here to talk R&B.
Nah, for sure.
That nigga, he put me onto some shit too. His R&B palette is fucking crazy.
That's another reason I'm happy Gino's on the show because he's, you know what I'm saying.
Yo, I be listening to
too.
That nigga Gino listens to all type of shit. He listens to fucking Raúl in 1 minute, and then he'll listen to fucking like Mano Rosario in another.
Nah, bro, no funny. I keep Elvis Crespo in my fucking shit all day, every day. I have
the Pita Man, nigga.
Pita Man, yo, that's my joint. That's my joint.
The Pita Man,
bro,
nigga.
Listen. If you was in the Marines with me, you heard me cleaning to that song every field day.
Like Mr. Clean.
I bumped the whole album.
You doing this shit?
What's my favorite joint? What was my favorite joint? Ding, ding, ding. That's it used to go crazy in the whip. That joint went crazy.
He was DJ Khaled salsa dancing.
I'm telling you, nah, his shit is nasty, bro. It looked like he's literally like jumping from like a pile of like roaches, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, we need that gift. We need that gift, dog.
Oh, man.
Hey, new music coming out tomorrow night at midnight. Love the Genius got a project coming out.
She just had her listening session a couple weeks ago, man. I'm not a couple weeks. I'm sorry, a couple days ago.
I'm
mad I missed that joint because I really want to hear this tape.
We got Armani. It's 1, 2, 3. It's 7 tracks, nice and short. You know, it's the Griselda. I mean, you know, that's you got the L.
You got the L flipped to a 7, so 7 tracks. That's kind of dope.
That is dope. That's another pickup. A.A. Rashid making a comeback on here.
Yeah, he got him. Yeah, he really fuck with the camp, bro. And he is, like I say, he rocks with a lot of the people that's around in that little circle between, you know what I'm saying, Trust and.
That's the one I'm looking forward to, though. Right there.
Which one?
Psalms featuring Jay Skis with Camel Monk on the boards.
That beat probably is going to be nasty. nasty. Yo, Camo Monk is really becoming one of my favorite producers. Like how Beat Butcher was.
Camo Monk is nasty.
Like how Beat Butcher was, bro. The same way.
His work on Pray for Haiti. That Foley Ado. Foley Ado is my shit.
I'm telling you, man. That album still. I don't think that joint still dropped out of my top 5 of the year, but and it's really that production and the way it just all comes together. But
Westside's dropping a double album on Friday.
Yeah, he said he's ready for SummerSlam weekend, bro. He said he's turning up SummerSlam weekend is up for that. That's kind of dope.
You see Lando?
Lando mad we're not talking about Zero and Bun B's new track or Big Crit or, you know what I'm saying?
We talked about Big Crit last week, man.
Yeah.
He ain't dropped no new music. He dropped old joints.
About Big Crit last week, man.
Man, he had a domain there
last week, man.
But yeah, Hitler Wears Her Man 8 dropping Friday. Sue Surf dropping another project. I'm going to look up the track list for that one because, yeah, right before this battle with John. He got some hitters on there.
I mean,
we rock with Crit. Lando. It's just we talked about him last week. He didn't drop no new music. He just dropped music that we listened to already. It's just classics. You heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? We talked about that though.
All right, we got it's 14 tracks, nice and meaty. Like, make sure you kill me. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I meant? Like, it's hearty. It's a hearty listen.
So wow, you just a freaky dudes these days, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you, bro.
Tell him you're just Italian, bro.
He got mine. I'm just Italian. I fucking hate you. NoCuomo.
Hey, yo.
NoCuomo.
Hold on, son.
Yeah, NoCuomo. He got Mozzie on track 10. Killers kill killers. Looking forward.
I like Mozzie and Surf together, bro. They are nice. They got some really good chemistry together.
You put me on to Mozzie. Mozzie's fire.
He is, bro. He definitely is. That community service still gets spins.
Track 6, Jason Tatum. I wonder what he's gonna be talking about.
Basketball surface. That's when he getting that storyteller shit too.
What else we got? We got Lucky Fontaine, Young Ma. Track number 3. He got Young Ma out of the rat hole she was in.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Young Ma, she's in the French Montana
Am I being disrespectful? I didn't say you were bad.
In a sense, you are. I feel because Young Ma is in a way like she can definitely still spit, and it's not like she's as active as most of the females in rap right now. But when she drops a really fire track, you know what I'm saying? Like I will say maybe her projects aren't as, you know what I'm saying, cohesive.
Yeah,
but she got some really good singles. That's what I said. She's in more of the French Montana bag, where it's like really good singles.
She's better than French Montana.
Oh no, definitely.
I think she's a better rapper than French Montana.
I'll give you that for sure.
She has to have a better production value than French Montana. Though.
And that's the thing. When she gets a crazy beat, she goes crazy.
As far as the rest of these features,
no G Herbo, I'm surprised. I think
no disrespect. I don't know these niggas.
I'm surprised he have G Herbo on this one. I think he had him on the last one, right?
No, the last one. No, Make Sure You Kill Me might be his best project. Low key.
That was a good joint.
Because he had the shit where he had Benny on there, he had Dave East on there, he had Gordon on there, like he had Mozzie again on there. Like I say either 725 or Newark is nasty too. Newark, I was listening to Newark the other day.
Wait,
Newark is fire too.
I don't know. G Herbo. I don't know if he's been spazzing on features. He's been doing good on features. I wouldn't say
he did good on the Davies project. He did good.
I wouldn't say spazzing though. I'm just responding to what Lando said. He said Herbo has been spazzing on features lately. I think he's been doing good. I just don't want to. I don't want to overcredit the nigga. That's
last feature I felt he spazzed on was on that 21 album.
Oh, we can't forget about Ty Dolla in Division also dropping tomorrow night as well. Looking forward to that one.
That's the first joint that's getting the spins right there, boy.
It depends on what I'm doing that night. If I'm in some, you know what I'm saying, if I have the goods meme up, then I'm listening to that first.
Bro, I know when it's good R&B like that always comes. When Conway dropped and Jasmine dropped the same night, I was on Jasmine, bro. Like
that's crazy that you went to Jasmine first.
Bro, that's still like album. You see the accolades is getting like it was deserved.
Hotels, go get that.
Classic, bro, classic. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it comes to R&B right now, man, top albums for me, looking right now going into this fourth quarter, I think Jasmine's still up there. Snow is 1A,
Snow
1B.
Snow got one. Snow got one.
1A, 1B right for them two right there, man.
Snow got one.
I still feel like Shelly joint is really dope.
I like the Giveon joint. The one he put out this year. With the long ass title. I like that one still.
But no, that was just a deluxe with like one new song on it.
Shit, I might put that in there.
What else I've been listening to this shit? I've been really good. Damn, it's been so much. Move Valiant, Hiatus Coyote, yo, Gino, fire.
That might be something you went to, Gino.
I don't know, like my music.
I played them on here before.
While it's a little bit,
you played them as a wave, right?
Yeah, I played them
like
on here before.
I have an eclectic taste in music to a certain degree, but I prefer. I don't know. I've aged out of a certain level of like wanting to hear cocaine rap all day, every day.
Oh, that's me. Fuck out of here. Freddie Gibbs and Pusha T all day.
Like, bro, I mean, like, if I'm chilling with a chick, I'm not trying to hear some angry shit. I'm trying, like, all right, cool. I want to hear some smooth, relaxed shit. While I'm making my sandwich, I'm not trying to be banging on my burger. You know what I mean?
You know what helped me through my breakup? You know what album helped me through my breakup? Arri knows. You can't believe it.
Purple Haze?
Benny the Butcher, Plugs on Meth.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, and I feel you through that, bro.
Like that helped the nigga through it. And then when he put out the what did he put out? When I discovered a friend of ours, I was going back and forth. I was like, oh shit, oh my god.
Right, and I feel you on that. But at the same time,
my little love is crack.
That's why
I'm gonna go. He don't fuck with Griselda. Fuck you, Lando. Who got you, Lando? Who got you into Griselda? Tell the truth right now.
I've been trying to get him familiar.
Nigga, I got you familiar.
Oh, another album, Van Jess, Homegrown. Very, very fire.
I actually listened to Van Jess because I let a shuffle playlist.
Honey is my shit.
Pretty good.
Honey my shit from her. She got a beautiful voice.
That Tone Stiff album that the Fuck With Me, that's a strong contender for me. I might put that up there now because that album, fam, I was cooking with that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I would like Her's album more, but I don't know.
Her's album didn't do very good in the charts either. There's not a good chart.
I mean, her singles is definitely doing the numbers, but
hold on. We got Ty here. It wasn't there an R&B topic you want to get off with Ty? You've been telling me for a while.
Ty don't like listening to new music with me. She listens to it on her own time. Every time I'll be like, "Can we listen to some new shit?" She'd be like, "No."
Because I don't be in the mood. I have to be in the mood for new music.
I agree with her. Yo, you gotta be in the right vibe, the right headspace. Niggas be trying to spring
Do y'all think
mentality on you.
You remember the anticipation? So yeah, like we're all old enough to remember like the anticipation of the Tuesday drops when we went to go get the Tuesday the new drops. Do you think is it the same kind of anticipation, or is it better now that they drop at midnight and it's streaming?
No,
I think it's we don't got enough time to really like sit with the music per se, because I mean you have it for that weekend, and then you got to shuffle through so much music now though. Yeah. It's so much music dropping at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I think the JBP niggas was saying that you have to look for certain new music because they don't only have certain ones on the browsing screen now.
Like I think
that's me.
But this is where it comes to like where you have to learn how to curate for yourself. A lot of people, me, you could trade playlists back and forth, and while me, you may have like a song or two similar, it won't sound sonically the same as far as a whole playlist.
True.
Like I traded your playlist is a little bit more soulful and like not Afrocentric, but like classical, like classic 70s soul vibe. Mine is more like 80s new age soul.
Don't tell Arri that. He gonna play Marvin Gaye again.
No.
You already know Arri Pendergrass, baby boy. You already know.
Mine is more like 90s and 80s R&B style, but it has more, but it's more contemporary music on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of new music on my R&B playlist in comparison to him. But we can both listen to each other's playlists and be comfortable. But I know when he makes a playlist, it's going to be sonically different than mine. But
what may be new to him might not be, you know what I'm saying, new to me, and vice versa.
But when I talk to other people about R&B, almost everything they talk about the same artists that are constantly on the radio. So, like, for example, there's plenty of posts I put up that are R&B lyrics that niggas like, yo, you wildin' right now.
But they don't know their lyrics. They don't know their lyrics.
But like, yo, this is a song from 1970. This is a song from 1980.
He talking about the cocaine.
Yeah, that joint was fire, though. That was fire. We get high.
Yo.
We get high.
So do y'all think that like R&B, do y'all prefer, because I know I've talked to people like at work that like listen to R&B, but their idea of R&B is anything from like the 90s or New Jack. They don't even know who Brent is or Giveon or her or SZA.
Can I take this one real quick? I say for me, I think with R&B, it's gotten so much into an era of vibes and just like situations other than, you know what I'm saying, more relatable. It's more relatable for one night than more relatable for a lifetime, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I can listen to I don't know.
You're saying that it's like it's used as a
like Trey Songz record, right? Like it's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, neighbors knocking at my door than, you know what I'm saying, we can't be friends.
That's a wild choice.
But it's a difference between like the content and what that song means for a person with that and the, you know what I'm saying? Like he just started going into more just sex songs other than songs about love.
You're not gonna hear neighbors know my name in the whip, is what you're saying.
Nah, you shouldn't. I'll be real, you shouldn't. That's not, I'll be real, that's not a whip song for me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But think about it. If somebody plays, you know what I'm saying, We Can't Be Friends right now, mad people singing that song together.
Not even, that whole Trey Day album is heat.
Like somebody gonna be singing that just because it was a bop. Somebody gonna be singing this because they went through that. It's gonna be so many different reasons why they singing that song. And it's
Arri, is We Can't Be Friends DMM anthem? It is.
Dirty Mackin song. We Can't Be Friends.
It is.
Yeah.
That is not no nasty.
Now, Dirty Mackin mean like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get at somebody else. Speaking down on somebody else to get at somebody.
Not always. Not always.
That is Dirty Mackin. That is Dirty Mackin.
If the nigga she's with ain't shit and she can't see it, then you gotta show her. You gotta open her eyes, like that meme with the old lady. You gotta open her eyes.
Sometimes it's just being present enough to raise the standards by proxy. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes your clothes gotta get ironed by other niggas' shame. It be like
Gino, when an alpha walks in the room, they already know who the alpha is. The beta is gonna be threatened even by mere presence.
You don't have to.
Dirty Mackin is Dirty Mackin. You still speaking down.
That's why Gino is DMM alumni. That's why I brought him into the team yesterday. He already knows. I brought him into the team. Who brought you home? How you turn blood? You know what I mean?
Like I said before, like look, sometimes you just have to speak the truth, and you have to speak it with such a conviction that they can't be forced. They can't. The only option they have is to be forced to accept the fact. Telling the chick like, oh yeah, your man, like she'll tell you all these situations and be like, yo, so why you here with me? Because you want to do this, and it's like your man's not shit, and you're ready to have a better experience, and that's okay. So let's have this better.
If you already got her in your presence doing that, then you already got her.
That's 90%.
That's not Dirty Mackin to me. You already got her.
But Arri, when she's sharing, like every time they fight, she comes to you. And she's sharing that info with you.
Why are you?
What do you think she's opening the door?
Wait. Why would she even be coming to you for that information?
Because you the trusted male platonic friend.
I always platonic.
Anytime you have a dangerous position, you already got short. I'm
gonna hold it.
That's why I went like this.
If I just get clarification real quick, my idea of Dirty Mackin is prior to even getting the shorty, you speaking down on. You already know what she gotta do, and you speaking
Arri,
down on that.
If you are friends with the girl and you know her man from far, let me get this out. If you know her man from far, and you know her man ain't shit. You know he's not doing nothing for himself. You know he's not doing nothing for her. You know he pushed her through shit. What is it you telling her you can do better? What's wrong with you telling her she could do better?
Facts.
So
now
that's not that. That's being a good friend. But if she
you're doing it, she can do better, and by do better you mean yourself.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. That's
Let's finish that
dirty
sentence
macking.
correctly, because this nigga out here
That is dirty
trying
macking.
to be friends, and we trying to explain to you the shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on. That's
That is dirty macking. That is dirty macking at its finest.
Listen.
I ain't got no
all I'm gonna
children.
say, I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. I think you always have to present it correctly, where it's like, look, dirty macking is seeing like chicks out there like fucking street urchins, and you fucking the genie and the lad, like, yo, look, fuck with me. Let me change your life. Come on, come live in the palace. You don't have to be out here going fighting for fucking fruits. You hanging out with this nigga? Look, he's a street urchin. He's a street bum. He don't got a magic lamp. There's no
street rat.
He's not getting better. He's not getting better. He's not
That's
getting
dirty macking, but you could do it on vice versa level. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's plenty
the
of
street urchin could be going at the shorty, saying some hating shit to the
But
nigga.
what's the street?
No.
He's not gonna take the street.
But dirty macking is
for
that's still dirty macking on both sides.
Nah, bro. Sometimes you
the
gotta tell
street
a
urchin
diamond.
is not a reliable source. He's not a reliable source. He's a street urchin. He got dumped.
It's not about. It's the action. It's the action. It's not about. It's not about the success if he does it or not.
I tell people all the time, man, you gotta approach these scenarios.
Arri dirty Mac before. Don't let this nigga.
He does. I know
Don't let this nigga fool you. This nigga, no. You dirty Mac before.
Bro, I have no doubt about it. You see that stone on his neck is black because of all the dirty macking he's done. It originally was like a bright white.
This is Ember, sir. This is Ember.
He got all the souls of all the niggas bitches he took.
This each one of them niggas who be cursing his name every night.
It's like Thanos. He got the steal your girl gem.
He be saying like,
speaking of Thanos.
Segway.
Hey Gino, did you happen to catch that new What If that dropped on Disney Plus?
Actually, I watched the first episode. This one coming out is the Black Panther one.
Fuck, when you really need that segue.
Black Panther's one of my favorite characters.
You saw he knew what he was doing.
Black Panther one of my favorite characters. But I haven't watched it yet because I'm not ready to hit the last performance of the late Chadwick Boseman.
Man, if I will say, off that first episode, very, very good. I like the animation of it and such like that. Really, really dope. I like the change in the story. I didn't watch Captain America. I wasn't really a big Captain America fan back then, so I didn't watch it. But I did watch Winter Soldier, and that's all I really need to watch. Hey,
hold on,
Marvel,
if I may, Lando,
Lando.
Say no to fucking low cholesterol, you fat.
Hold on, Lando. And only Lando knows what I'm talking about. Lando, that's my wife, Togath. All of them. That's my wife, Togath. All of them. He know what I'm talking about.
All right, so go back.
In the wise words of Cameron.
Nigga got a problem with me, you know my slogan, nigga. Go get your gun.
So
couldn't have put it any better myself.
I'm looking forward to watching it. On my podcast, we were talking about
plug your shit, nigga. Plug your shit, nigga.
On the A&G podcast, we were talking about just going over some of the animation. One thing we were talking about was like
Teddy, you don't like shooting husband.
Not 30 though. That was a good one, Lando. That was a good one. That was a good one,
bro. Shit. Give this nigga a Don DeMarco.
Yeah, shit. All right, Lando. Well,
you gotta get that one.
Well played.
Oh shit! I got no rebuttal for now. You got me, bro. Oh,
shout out Fetty. Shout out Shooty.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Good Lord.
The ignorant levels are gonna rise in a little bit.
It's perfect because Cole was there for it. We were talking about it. One of the things I said was the What If animation actually looks like something very, very unique and different. And I'm very pleased with it. Agent Carter was actually really good. The first episode, I was wildly entertained. It makes me excited for the Multiversal Avengers. I've been talking about that again in more detail, where we kind of break down what each What If episode is kind of leading towards. And if you've been watching, you kind of get the hints about what's going on.
So you felt it was canon?
Oh, it is canon. It is canon. I'll explain it real quick what's going on. So they show repeatedly when Kang goes over what happened in the multiverse. It shows repeatedly that the universe keeps on getting destroyed and reset, and essentially what it is that each time the universe destroys and resets, one Kang is left. Then something happens, the catalyst event that starts the new multiverse over and over. Now the sacred timeline is actually a multitude of timelines, essentially, where there's just no evil Kangs or Kangs that will rise up to cause the multiversal war.
Gino, that meme you be using, from what Marvel show is that from?
Loki. You talking about Kang? Kang.
Yeah. I thought that was from What If. I was like, yo, this is hilarious.
Yo, bro, I'm not honestly. That's the only his performance in the show was probably it stole the whole show.
I didn't know that What If is a remake of an older show. I didn't know that.
No, it's off the comics.
So, so the comics are what they. So what happens is sometimes they'll have major events that happen, and a writer will go back. It's like, you know what, I want to tell a slightly different story with it. So they'll tell it, and it'll be non-canonical. But sometimes some of those characters will be so good that they make up in the story just for that story that they appear in
like
the
what ifs we did for like kind of like the what ifs we did for verses. It's just like that. Like a lot of people did the what ifs like that. It's like that if you just did it for major stories. You can do it like, you know what I'm saying, movies, anything, but they did it for comics.
Like Spider-Gwen is a what if character that people love. There's actually there's a lot of characters that come like just from Marvel, from alternate universes and stuff. Not just Secret Wars, but I think it's gonna be more like I'm hoping we kind of get like the current version, the latest version of Secret Wars, not the original version of Secret Wars. But
they'll find a way to blend the both of them in, though. I feel like they will, though. That's
Marvel. While we're on TV, what do y'all think about that new Venom? The new movie. They got Carnage.
Woody Harrelson. He's one of my favorite actors, so I'm very excited for.
Them trailers are really nice.
Miles Morales and Miguel O'Hara, they're popping up in Into the Spider-Verse 2. They might pop up in Spider-Man Far From Home. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna do a little teaser into the multiverse where Tom Holland gets animated for like probably like a 2-second scene or a 3-second scene. Meets him, kind of goes back and jumps back in.
That Miles Morales Spider-Man, the cartoon one, is so fire.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty good one.
I watched it stoned out of my fucking mind. I loved it.
Now, in that sense, no, that's a fact. When I was high as hell, and all the artwork that was in it was really amazing to see. It was really amazing.
Staying with TV, I gotta get these bars off real quick, man, because Sue is not here. Sue is the only other person that watched the show with me. Cruel fucking Summer. Y'all gotta go watch that show.
What's the show about? Let me know what it's about.
That show is crazy.
Let me know what it's about, and I'll tell you if I'm gonna watch it right now.
It's Yakubian based, so you might not watch it.
That doesn't mean anything. Go on.
I bet. So I won't get slandered.
Typecast.
I won't get slandered. That's cool. So it's about, long story less long. It's this girl. She gets kidnapped. Her neighbor. They tell the story within 3 years. So every episode.
All right, I'm telling you right now.
I already lost you.
The way you explained it already lost me. I'll just look it up. Thank you. Thank you for your valiant attempt.
But
what I seen from the trailer, pretty much a girl goes missing, and the girl pretty much comes back to life. I don't know, come back. It's another girl that looks just like her,
right?
And I don't know, it's like taking her place or something like that. And she's trying to solve the case or something like that. While she's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna spoil it a little.
Law and Order episode for some reason.
I'm gonna spoil it because at the end they make it like the bugged out part is that the whole thing in the whole season is that the girl says, "Well, you saw me and you didn't do anything about it because you wanted to take my life and all that." And the other girl sues her for defamation, yada yada yada. At the end, it's proven that the other girl is the one that saw her, the best friend. So they, yada yada yada. They apologize, kumbaya, kumbaya. At the end, they show you a scene where the girl is locked in the basement in like the 94, because they show 93, 94, 95. 94 is when she was kidnapped. And she's like, the other girl has the key to the house. The girl who apparently took her life. She opens the door. She hears her knocking on the basement door, asking for help, and she doesn't do anything, and she just leaves.
This definitely sounds like us. Ty was saying this sounds like it. This definitely sounds like us.
I mean,
Sue the one that put me on to it, man. Shout out Sue, man. Everything golden. You know what I mean?
The shows I've been watching right now has been shows that kind of I've been going back catching some old shows.
Yeah, I said shout out.
That I've been one to just knock off because I finished off Star Trek, so it's just like, all right,
finally, nigga, sheesh,
bro. No, I'm not gonna lie, I still miss it. It's such an experience. Like, I'm being real. Like, if you watch pretty much like 4 decades worth of television,
Like I said,
that's why I'm low-key scared to watch.
Because it's the 80s, the 90s, and some in the 80s, some in the 90s, like 90s to 2000s. You got the movies. And then you got the early 60s, 70s TV show and the animated TV show. But now they still have current media coming out now. So it's like I'm not really too hard pressed to get engaged. But right now I'm just looking at some of the shows like, okay, these are these shows that are finished that I kind of want to get into and watch. Yo, this chick is drunk and wow.
Hey yo, Gino.
Yeah.
Malice at the Palace doc. Did you happen to catch that?
I've caught part of it, and it's very intriguing, very interesting.
Arri just watched it. Arri, get your shit off, B.
Did you watch it? Well, no, never mind. Let's go.
I watched it too. He was the one that had to watch it. He was waiting for him.
All right, so let's go.
I mean, being that when I was like, I literally remember watching that game, bruh.
Oh, that was an experience.
Like,
that was an experience, brother.
So, just a quick little story. Like, I remember like watching it, and then like as kids, we went back to school that same day in the gym reenacting a lot of the shit, bro. Like, I swear, I'm dumbass running around the court trying to do the Steven Jackson slide punch and shit. That nigga was out there looking like goddamn Johnny Cage and shit, bro. Like, that shit had me bugged out as a kid. But like, nah, bro. When he used to do the kick and he used to like slide with the shit, bro. Like,
from Mortal Kombat.
That was a bridge,
bro. I swear to God. Nah, facts, Jarrod. We got you, bro. Most definitely.
I'm about to send him the link right now.
But yeah, son. So, like, I ain't gonna keep it tall straight up. Not because the doc came out. I was always on the player side. Always on the player side. I've seen that drink go in the air and it hit him. You know what I'm saying? He was warranted for doing what he did.
You remember what I said last week, though, right? It was all Jamal Tinsley. Jamal Tinsley was the one that put the battery on our Tinsley, bro. He put the battery on our test back.
Just listen.
I remember Ben Wallace was going through some shit. Then
it was a lot of shit going on.
His man's died.
No, it wasn't his man. It wasn't his
brother.
His
brother. But this is my thing I always preach. You got when anything happens and the shit crazy like that, anything happens to you, like you gotta strip everything, titles and all that to a human base. And I mean, basketball player, husband, wife, mother, stuff, all that stuff. You're getting disrespected. You have to strip things to a human base. And for me, reacting to be like, you know what I'm saying? Was this right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? And what happened to him was wrong as hell. That's not something you do to another human being. You don't throw another drink on a human being. You know what I'm saying?
And the nigga shows no remorse too. He didn't feel bad about what happened.
And it's just like his team
won the chip.
Not that year.
Well, I mean his team won the chip though. But that's what I'm saying.
Ron, yeah.
Right. Overall, it's like when you're looking at like as far as being when you're the fan interacting, like, hey, I guaranteed the Indiana didn't win, and I guaranteed now that at least my team is still regionally better than Indiana. If we aren't gonna win, we still have that one chip in recent year.
Not these days,
right? But again, you're not gonna feel bad. That was the guaranteed chip for Indiana, essentially snatched away.
Yo, that was their best chance. They had like when they were showing how good they were playing in that year. I forgot that start that Ron Artest was averaging 30. He was averaging 30, brother.
Yo, you gotta remember, like, this is why I say T-Mac don't belong in the Hall of Fame, and it's almost always because of wait, hold on. It's almost always because of the way Ron Artest performed with the Rockets. And it's like Ron Artest was always that nigga when he was over there in Indiana, he was doing that shit. It wasn't until the Malice is what broke up that fucking Indiana team. They had to get rid of them. They couldn't.
Remember, he's the one that said he's the one that wanted to leave.
He wanted to trade, and then they
wanted to leave.
Wild.
And the fact that he manned up to be saying he's a coward. Jermaine said he wasn't fucking with him after that shit. Steven Jackson said it would. You already know how Steven Jackson goes off just straight off loyalty. How he has with squad. You know what I'm saying? He was off rip saying, bro, I'll ride with you like that.
He said it there. He said it when he was walking in the thing.
Yeah, son. And so seeing that, I was just like, yo, that was some real like lame shit. Like for real. I ain't know what he left like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always wondering, like, you know what I'm saying, how he got to the Lakers, because it was an interview that he just dropped.
No, wait, not the Lakers. You mean the Rockets?
He went to the Kings first. He got traded to the Kings, and then he ended up at the Rockets, and then he went to the Lakers and won a chip.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the docs. You know what I'm saying, timeline. But anyways, though, but just the fact that he was, you know what I'm saying, able to get that, you know what I'm saying, able to go through that journey and be able to find himself through these teams. And like I said, Jermaine had to really sit there and still take the brunt of all of that, even though going through the federal case, you know what I'm saying, being the only one who really cared about that federal case too, because Steven Jackson
remember,
and Ron Artest, they didn't care about their federal case.
When he got there, remember what he said in the doc? When he got there, he went to a Champs before his first season in Indiana, and they were like, "Oh, that's who we traded Dale Davis for."
Yeah, but the thing is, he grew that love from them, though. So that was the thing.
But Reggie they were Miller looking at him kind of still kind of.
Miller was ready to pass the torch to him. And let's remember, he was putting in that
people,
work.
Bro, the fans, the people.
But he was putting in the work. He was a whole all-star.
Fans fucked like Jermaine. Like you gotta understand that Indiana team was fucking the best in the East for a minute.
He was a whole all-star, my nigga.
For a while, I thought he was in that 99-2000 team that went to the finals. I didn't know he wasn't in that.
No.
That was why Reggie.
That was like Jalen Rose, all of them niggas.
Reggie, this is why, like, a lot of, like, as a Knicks fan, I respect Reggie Miller.
Oh, fuck Reggie.
No, I'm going to say this now. As a Knicks fan, I respect Reggie Miller a lot different than Jordan. Because Reggie Miller did a lot with less in comparison to Jordan.
We're going to have to look at your New York Knicks card. We have to look at your Knicks card.
Let's see your controller, nigga.
Oh, man.
We're going to end this right now? We're going to end this right now. I got Nick memorabilia within arm's distance at all times.
Oh, God.
Cut the shit, nigga.
These Knicks niggas, yo. But the way he's saying with Reggie, though, they explained it well in the documentary. Like, I think a lot of people were talking on Twitter or something like that, just like how after that like season, he was looked at as the number 2 guard. I think you were talking about it too, Gino, where you were saying like he was looked at as that number 2 guard, and that, you know what I'm saying, Kobe had to really fight for those rings and really fight through like numbers and such to kind of like just surpass him. Once he sat down, you know what I'm saying, you got to work through that. And then, you know what I'm saying, the Jordans and all of that such come. This luckily he had his prime just shot, you know what I'm saying, like a rocket, so he surpassed all those things quickly.
Reggie gets the ring. He gets considered, okay, well, Jordan was keeping him out of contention, and Jordan's the best shooter guard of all time.
Remember what Reggie called himself? He called himself the nigga that was going to retire Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, he was ready to fight with Jordan. He was ready to scrap. I give him that. No one could ever deny Reggie Miller's heart. No one ever said Reggie Miller was a quitter or anything like that. He played the whole team with Indiana. Whether Indiana really didn't build around him for years. They built good teams, but they weren't built around Reggie Miller per se. And it showed. When they finally did, you seen what happened. And this got the one real good chance stolen from them. And it's like sucks.
They had 2, because the year before they had another. Because that 2004 Pacers team, they would have beaten that Laker team. They would have beaten the Lakers.
But that's the thing. You can see the frustration in
because they knew it.
He was really pissed about that situation. I'm glad that he kept it tall on there. Like that. Nah, son, that shit really pissed me off. Like, this is my final year, bro. Like, and we go out like this. This is insane, dog. Like, and I'm telling y'all. Like, it was just a finger injury that kept him out the game, bro. Like, that game probably would have went a little. Jamal probably would have even, you know what I'm saying? They probably would have sat the starters.
Reggie They were up. I mean,
I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, they still had to start up. But remember, it was probably a little personal. I mean, we're not going to say little. It was personal. But
you know what? This is something that's a consistent thing in the NBA. And they players are now acknowledging it. Where it's like, look, if we're winning the game, just take me out.
That's a fact. There's
no point because
low management.
Not even low management, it's just injury risk, suspension risk, technical risk. It's like the longer I'm in the game, the more chances for the improbable. If I'm on the bench, I'm on the bench. Like you can't.
How salty players get, bro.
Yeah,
you know
like look,
you start dunking on niggas.
I'm not mad if you're letting the rookie go off. Hey, the rookie's going off. This is garbage minutes. Fuck it.
Right.
But hey, I'm mad if you letting this nigga go for 90 points. Fuck.
That's how Elfrid Payton looked so good.
Bro, not even. That's how come I tell niggas all the time the Knicks fleeced the Lakers when they got rid of this nigga Morris. Like he was putting up wild numbers. Everyone was saying he was looking great. And I was telling niggas like, nah, it's the Knicks right now.
Yo, something telling about that documentary. Remember when they were escorting the players out? When the police got there, they were gonna spray Reggie Miller, and Reggie was like, "Yo, how do you not know that I'm Reggie Miller?"
Yeah, that guy was on a bunch of bullshit.
He was on some other shit. Off rip.
All the motherfuckers was scared and was going at any motherfucker they seen on the court, bro.
I'm gonna be real. When you're in that, like, let's think about it like this. It's not that environment is a whole different level of environment, right? You're going into a state. Have you guys been to a stadium before?
Yeah.
Right. Have you guys ever been like ringside or fucking like floor seats or anything like that?
When I went to go see Hove, it was at when their Celtics play. That's the closest I went to.
I've been there before, and when you see the level of sheer number of people there, just being excited, when you know how it is when the crowd goes, let's go, and you've been to a baseball game when they start stomping on the bleachers, you feel the whole shit swaying. You feel like you're about to crash through. That's what it was like.
Scary as hell.
I remember at Shea Stadium, which was a fucking shitty, rickety stadium, but when
that's
people start
niggas,
bro. When they were saying the same thing with the old Yankee Stadium was like that too. It wasn't until when they rebuilt all the stadiums in the late 90s and 2000s. That's when you started getting like these better for baseball. But anyway, like you can feel that level of crowd atmosphere. Now imagine everyone's fucking screaming, kill these fucking people, screaming all the angers and tensions on them. You walking into a scene, bro. You don't know. I don't know how you would react to that.
They sound like Kramer in his stand-up. That's how they sound,
bro. I don't know. That's
I'm gonna keep, but that's what I was trying to say in the beginning. It was just more so like once the drink went in the air. As a kid, I seen right from wrong right there, bro. And for the media to really, and shout out to Jalen. I mean, not to Jalen.
How old were you when that happened?
So that was 04. I was
04, 05.
I was 11. So I'll say 11, 12. So, but I think I'll say 11.
Was your jaw on the floor? As a kid,
well, I would say yeah. I was just like, oh shit, bro. I mean, we seeing niggas scrapping like that, bro. Like you'll see a little fight here and there, a little punch here and there from a player. So, but this is a whole nother level, bro. So,
meanwhile, in hockey, they let them rock.
Nah, hockey different. Different. It's not.
It is different.
They let them rock. Because if you get the all-out brawls, niggas, you got problems.
Let's keep it talking. They're not going out there fighting fans, bro.
Yes and no, but
they let them get it shaken though. That's not fair.
It is fair, but they're getting rid of that. They're getting rid of that.
That's not they're not fighting fans.
These are people like a lot of times it's mutually like you can't just hit somebody who's not accepting combat. If you run up and just sucker punch somebody, you're getting ejected.
That fat nigga was
niggas in hockey have gone to jail for hitting people who didn't want to fight.
That fat nigga was on the court ready to swing at Jermaine O'Neal.
But hold on, but no, he was. But see, this is the thing. And that's why I really hated that bitch ass nigga John Green. Because when and the thing is, and this is the only probably thing I didn't know about the situation prior to this documentary, like footage wise, that when Ryan went up to those stands, the dude that he should have gone for was the dude was grabbing him.
You got the wrong guy.
You feel me? And I feel so bad for the dude and the other dude and the dude John Green when he was saying like
he was laughing.
The reporter asked him like, "Yo, do you feel any remorse that he attacked the guy, or how did you feel that when he attacked the guy that was next to you instead of you?" He was like, "Oh, I felt remorse. I felt, relief." And I'm like, wow, what a fucking crap.
Bro, you got some 6'7" dude running up to you about to deck you? Are you gonna be happy as a fucking deck the guy next to you?
He said, I wish I could stick my foot out sooner so I could trip. I'm like, yo, these goddamn devils.
If Ron catches him, what is he doing? Copping pleas with the neck brace.
But that's the same way I feel about the drink.
But I mean, I'll be real though.
But hold on, Gino, real quick. Hold on. Let me add Jarrod up in this joint real quick. Combos at the shop. What's going on? Gang activity.
Congrats on your live episode,
Congrats, my nigga.
Yes,
man,
fire.
That episode is going to be fucking bananas. We're going on tour after this.
Where Marcus was at? Why he wasn't on there?
Marcus got COVID, bro. Marcus, him and his son got COVID.
Oh, shit.
See, man, that shit not playing, man.
Prayers up for Marcus and the fans, man.
Up, man. Be safe in these streets,
Prayers
for Marcus.
Prayers up, man.
Let me tell y'all something. We're going on tour.
Malice in the Palace, bro. Yeah. Yes.
We're going on tour after this. After that episode, bro, with all the shit that went on in the barbershop.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta go on
I
tour.
seen
that demand is up. The price is up, Jarrod. The price is up.
The OGs in there was lit, bro. They was with the shits. As soon as that LeBron shit came up,
the Dennis Rodman
he was like, LeBron scored more than I was like, yo, he's on shit with these niggas already. Cause that's how they be. That was like, shot,
bro. That was like an hour in, bro. Y'all like, as soon as we started, shit just go straight to the roof, bro.
That's when it's best. That's when it's best, man. Material content.
That's how it be in them shops, bro. You bring up that right.
And we had a whole show lined up. We touched a lot of the topics.
Oh, nigga said fuck the docket. Fuck the docket.
But it was kind of like we just went with the conversation, bro. Like we had a whole NBA section we was gonna start off with, then we was gonna transfer, bro. It just went from like started off NBA to football to back to the NBA. Like it just was...
After Malice at the Palace, we got to keep Jarrod here for our NFL talk because opening night is approaching, and we need to get this Titan slander off while he's here.
Nah, definitely. Need to hear boys. Need to hear teams predictions.
Hey, it's a Titan section in there.
Tighten up.
It's a Titan section on the show. Just know.
The tighten up meme is the picture of me slumped on the couch now. Tighten up. No. Hashtag tighten up.
Nah, but back to this Malice in the Palace shit, bro.
What was your thoughts on it? What was your thoughts when you initially seen it, and like how was your thoughts? You know what I'm saying, seeing like the breakdown of it on the documentary.
All right, so only part of the documentary that like was new to me, the way Reggie felt, the way Jermaine felt. Like I've seen interviews with Steven Jackson. I've seen Ron Artest mention, the whole Malice at the Palace situation when he won the ring and all that shit. Like I've seen a lot of that. Hearing Jermaine talk and hearing that Jermaine and Ron almost got into it in the locker room after they just got to fighting.
That was his first thought. That was Ron's first thought. Is Jermaine gonna kill me?
Yeah, that was like, that was. Is he mad at me? And then he looked over, asked Steven, and we're gonna get in trouble for this. Nigga, duh.
Steven said that.
Forrest Gump type shit is that though? Like that nigga really Forrest Gump out there for real though, bro.
But
we gonna get in trouble, sir.
One thing I can say, bro, Ben Wallace, it's part Ben Wallace's fault, part Jermaine Tinsley's fault.
Thank you.
And the year before, when Ron kicked or whoever elbowed somebody in the nuts,
right before, at the end of the game.
At the end of the game, lost the game. By the way, could have been Game 7, but that's neither here nor there. That started all of this. That was the first time that they played since that game.
That was that block where Tayshaun Prince blocked Reggie. That was that same game.
Ooh, I'm saying so. That was the first time they had. That was the first time they had played. Now, if you remember that series was very, very physical, bro. Like them niggas was with the shit that whole time, bro. So like,
it's the old NBA.
Per se, but that was real physical, bro. So like, imagine the team that you lost to in the Eastern Conference Final goes on and wins the title, and then you don't see them, like you don't play them first game of the season. None of
that Lakers team was food too. The Pacers would have beaten them. That Lakers team was food.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I can see them beating them. But anyway, that was the first game they played against each other. I mean, a lot of that shit
go to the
built
finals.
Up.
Pain. What? Pain.
What's your name?
Pain. I'm trying to
tell you.
I tell you,
that was
Painery.
And they win how they win too. Oh my god,
smoked them. But anyway, first game they played them, so it's like, all right, we finna make a statement. Now you go out there, they kicking their ass, bro. Coach should have took them out. They up 9 with like a minute left, bro. Take them niggas out the game, bro. Like, let it go. You got you proved your point that you're the best team in the East.
Jarrod, you think that was a coaching mistake? You think that was Rick Carlisle's fault?
I ain't gonna say his fault, but he played part in it. If you got a team down, why you still beating on him?
That's a valid point.
I don't think he would do that today. And
I also I also think that you have to remember the old school mentality of those coaches back then. It was more of a mental statement you want to make.
That too.
Where it's like, hey, we're not just coming out here to win the game. We're coming out to show you we're playing the entire game to win. And that's a big difference in the mentality versus now, where it's like, hey, yeah, we're up by 40. We're taking these guys out, and then you have those comebacks. And you have those guys where it's like, yo, how these guys come back? Well, you let them get into a shooting groove instead of fucking stepping on their neck and winning by 60. Now you lost by fucking 10. And you have somebody who has you have two people who have like 40 points coming off the bench.
I mean, when did we ever see somebody really come back from 40? Like
we've seen people do that in recent years. We've seen people not 40 from like in recent years from double
40 points
20 points
down. I see 20 like we've seen this days NBA.
Put
20
like
points is like 10 points. Let's be honest. You make a couple of threes, it's a
run. Basketball's a game of runs.
Right, but we see people also come back with like 30 from 30-point deficits coming out the half. And actually
the most I've seen is 27. The Clippers did it in a playoff game.
Didn't the Warriors do it not too long ago?
Yeah, I believe the Warriors have done that before.
The Clippers too. The Nick Young game that he was in the press conference with the taco meat out.
The Warriors done it. The Clippers did it. The Miami Heat did it when they played against Cleveland. When LeBron first came back, they was down 27 in the end of the third quarter.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit I'm
what
talking
year
about.
Was that?
Where it's like
the year LeBron came back.
Yeah, he
came back. His first trip back to Cleveland.
Yeah, he walked out. He walked the fuck out. No, he lost the first game.
The one that lost the first
game. I think he lose his first game against Cleveland.
The one that was on
it was down.
When was the one that was celebrating that they won?
It was part of the streak. It was
they
part
had
of the
security
streak,
and shit like that.
It was part of that streak, bro. They went on that 26 game streak, bro.
This was 2013. That was the second Miami ring.
But to bring it back to your so what you were saying about Jermaine O'Neal and Reggie and your
Jermaine and Reggie, bro, like hearing them talk about it and hearing how this kind of like deflated Jermaine's career, bro. Like remember after that it was like Jermaine O'Neal was an afterthought. Like nobody really looked at them niggas the same after that. And
he ain't even the best shooter no more. That's the crazy part. Like he's that much of an afterthought.
Yeah, and then you got to think about like Reggie. Reggie went ahead and retired, bro. Like Reggie knew that, like this was it. This was it, bro. Like
it's over.
That was a sad way to go out, bro. Like that was such a sad way because it really did not have to be like that.
I think that if Reggie don't have that injury, I don't think none of this shit happened.
What did I just say? Didn't I just say that about the finger injury?
You just said that, yeah. Jerry, he just said that.
Reggie on the bench, bro. Like he not really in the game.
Intensely on the bench. I said
veteran leadership goes a long way.
Come on, talk that backwards.
Run, hey, you can get your foul now. Like, why would you tell a nigga that you all already know it got a screw loose? Why would you tell him, hey, go ahead, get your foul? And the foul wasn't even that hard to be honest with you.
In the locker room, you know what I'm saying? This is one of them niggas that's in the locker room that game. Their mindset is not always on the game. So because they're not even getting that many minutes, so their mindset is on different shit in the game. You know what I'm saying? They want to see wild shit. They want to see some excitement in the game and such like that because they're not getting no game time like that. And you get dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga like Ron Artest who could be that guy, but his game is so well. They're trying to guide him on the right side of, you know what I'm saying, keeping, like you said, 30 averages and such like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got influences like that. Like come on, son.
I think Ron Artest benefited from leaving Indiana way more than every other player who stayed in Indiana. Just because he got out of a very toxic environment where it
went to a way more positive one. Way more positive one. Well, it ended in a way more positive one.
It took a minute for him to get there. Like he had to go through trials and tribulations.
Ended.
Yeah.
And he had some crazy stuff.
He still had bad issues, but I mean, like
the elbow shit with Harden.
I think his time with Houston showed that he could be appreciated as a player. And the fact that Kobe immediately went and got him, he told the front office, no, we want Ron Artest. And when Ron Artest comes to Lake, you have one of the greatest players of all time saying, hey.
That was a year after Ron Artest guarded Kobe in the playoffs.
He was smoking in the playoffs. Because the Rockets were expected to come out. This is why I said, this is why Tracy McGrady's legacy, like, Hall of Fame shit becomes an issue. Because he took the same team minus Yao Ming and T-Mac to the second round of the fucking playoffs, which T-Mac has never done.
I think they had Yao. Didn't they have Yao?
No, Yao got injured.
Oh, they had Scola. They probably had Scola too.
But it doesn't matter. The point being is T-Mac wasn't better than Ron Artest.
You're giving Ron too much credit now, Playboy.
No, I'm not. I think I'm giving him his accurate dues.
Do you think he was more of? I think Lowe's is more feeling like he's more of a better, like he was the glue than the, you know what I'm saying? More
he
the
was
glue that got
Draymond.
the team there, and T-Mac was still the leading force. Am I wrong?
He was Draymond. Yeah, he was the glue.
Now, just imagine if you put T-Mac on that team, a healthy T-Mac on that team.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that's a different story. If we see a healthy T-Mac, I think this debate is a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
No, actually, I'm going to take that back because I'm going to be real. T-Mac has never won a playoff series, so I don't think that's going to change. T-Mac has never won a playoff series. T-Mac has never played in the playoff series.
Has he ever had a Ron Artest on the squad, though?
But T-Mac has never played in the playoff series and won. He's played on better teams and still lost.
The first series he won. He was with
he didn't. He never won a championship. He lost.
But he played.
He played in
he was on the team.
He played in the.
He was 37. He did not play.
He played.
Loso.
No,
he was on the team though.
No, he played. He played, and he played in that playoff series, and they lost.
But I get.
No, he didn't win.
He didn't win. Talk that shit. He got in the game. They lost game 6. He got in the game. They lost.
T-Mac has never won a playoff series. T-Mac
why is this smoke for T-Mac? Because he looks
I'm not saying that T-Mac needed a super team or anything of that nature, but back then you at least had a solid squad around you of guys that can, you know what I'm saying, that you can.
One thing I can say,
at least a solid scorer, solid defender. I don't think T-Mac really ever had that until like those late years of the Rockets.
But the Rockets.
One thing I can say, bro, is T-Mac is one of the greatest talents we've seen out here.
He's the greatest, one of the greatest regular season talents we've ever seen.
like James Harden.
No, James Harden shows up in the playoffs, bro. Don't do that.
And where's his jewelry at?
But no, but he's made it. He's made it past the second round.
But if we're gonna
he's made it to Western Conference Finals.
You can't condemn one.
No. James Harden's had the actual playoff victory though.
But you can't say T-Mac never won a ring and not condemn this nigga.
In every playoff game you've played.
Bro, imagine if Peyton never won a ring,
every
bro.
Playoff series.
T-Mac
every playoff
has
series.
always had the rough end of the stick. You feel me? Like
T-Mac
T-Mac ain't always had the rough end.
He was gonna get a healthy Grant Hill. A healthy Grant Hill, he would have won something. A healthy Yao, he would have won something.
A healthy him, he might have won something.
T-Mac also got called out for not going to practice and actually perfecting his skills. He had incredible talent, but he didn't have.
Well, that's also him and the Magic front office had beef too.
But that wasn't just the Magic front office that said that. The Rockets said that.
I get that. That is true.
Hey, don't forget who he had as a coach back in Orlando.
Yeah,
Mr. Can't keep a playoff series.
But back to the point at hand. I think for the Malice and the it really kind of showed how much blame Ron Artest took, how much blame other players took, and how much there was a lot of factors that were seen hidden from the light. And the media kind of always, when they talk about going back to these glory days of rough and tough tumble basketball, they kind of don't talk about the actual impact and legacies for some of these people. You know what I mean? This isn't where it was like, okay, yeah, hey, we just got thrown out the playoff game. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's like, no, almost all of our career trajectories immediately changed.
Yeah.
Not Ron's.
No, Ron's did it because he would have been keeping the buck. He probably would have been a Pacer for life.
And maybe a 2-time champion.
He get that. Look, you get a chip with Indiana, right? And you get the brains, you get the hands, like the mantle passed on to you and Jermaine O'Neal. Like you guys are going to be the forefront of this team. And you guys are young enough and you guys have chemistry enough where now you guys have a front office that's actually willing to build around you at this point. You guys have the cap room.
I think Jack already had a ring too, I believe, right? With the Spurs.
You have the cap room where Reggie Miller's gone off the contract, right? So now you have a whole bunch of freedom to go and get a new player, right? You already have a developed big. You already have a small forward. You already have a shooting guard. You got most of your team there, and you got a good bench.
Who was that shooting guard? Who was that shooting?
No, they didn't have a shooting guard. Sorry, point guard. They only need to go and grab a shooting guard at that point.
Who? You got Steven
who was that? Their point guard
and Ron.
They had Tinsley who could come off. Who else was there? Who's the starting point guard? It wasn't Tinsley.
I know they had Tinsley at point guard for a long time.
Was it Travis?
I mean, on that one,
Travis Best, Boston's own Travis Best.
Was Travis Best the point guard there? I think Jamal Tinsley was their starting point guard though.
I think it was John Bender.
But you know what's crazy? I'm surprised they didn't get Larry Bird in this documentary to speak on anything. I'm surprised about that.
Because he's a racist. He's from Boston.
He's not from Boston. He's from Indiana.
He's from Indiana, bro.
So it's even more reason why he's
even more racist.
But nah, I'm a little surprised on that. I think like if this would have been like a Lakers documentary, you would have seen Magic. I feel like it's a little things weird why people
Magic is a Laker
Larry on like that. He's such a standoffish type of dude like that, where Loso, you know what I'm saying, could feel like that, where situations, even little situations like this, where your players is getting called thugs, getting called out their name. These guys that you pick, you be called, you know what I'm saying, executive of the year, all that type of shit.
Well, they did get Donald. They did get
I feel you know,
they used to run the Knicks.
But in the office, who was the face of the office though? Larry Bird was.
Larry and him kind of.
Man, and when I knew about anything about the offices of Indiana Pacers, I knew Larry Bird was there. You know what I'm saying? Saying that you know when Magic was with the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. I just thought that was a little weird. But
yeah, Tinsley was a starting point guard. Yeah.
But no, other than that, man, I thought definitely, man, terrible situation for Jermaine O'Neal. Obviously, you see Steven Jackson was able to continue to do his path in the NBA, be a great supporting player on the championship team, all that stuff. Whoop-de-whoop.
Steven Jackson, the more you get to know him, I think in post NBA career, the more I look back on his career and I realize how much he wasted his skill.
That nigga said he smoked every day after practice.
It doesn't even matter. Like a lot of the stuff you hear, and then you hear him talk about like, oh yeah, you know, I couldn't keep my, oh yeah, you know, when you compare him to great players and him trying to equate his skill level, like, oh yeah, I'm really this good guy, you know, I can go out there and I was doing this, that, and the fifth. It's like, yo, well, hold on, you weren't really a professional. You didn't operate as a professional. You didn't do the things you're supposed to. You
were a loyal friend, but as a professional basketball player,
I think in hindsight and in reflection, he sees that. That's probably one of his biggest regrets. But because he has jewelry, he doesn't really look back on it with so much regret.
You know, he reminds me of. He reminds me of a lot of wrestlers from that 20th century, where it was all about, you know, saying about the boys in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Wild West.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about that world back there. We don't care about anything about with the fans, the media, the offices.
Kevin Nash.
That doesn't matter.
Politician.
Yeah,
I think more so like I don't want to say like Undertaker, but more so like of that era where it was just it's a different way we run things back here. You know what I'm saying? Than how y'all out there. And I'm only moving on that, you know what I'm saying, on that plane.
Like he reminds me, if I could really equate him to any wrestler, it would be like Crash Holly, where it's like I had this hardcore hardcore.
Oh,
yeah.
No, Lando was it Malik that said it? Malik might be right about your comparisons. You a grim comparison kind of guy.
Nah. I'm a hardcore Holly. I was thinking in my head of who. But like, yo, who's it? It's like, yo, it's like not Crash Holly. Wow.
That's the nigga that died.
Because it was like, look, he has all the package, but he's not professional when he's supposed to be. He's a dick. He doesn't do his job professionally. Nah, he like when he was backstage, Bob Holly was always fucking shit up. He was always being the asshole to people. He wasn't actually being a proper.
He was mentor. The initiation nigga. If he was a rookie, he was the initiation.
Right, and Stack already said, like, yo, we used to fuck with the rookies. We used to do all this stupid shit. Hey, yo, we're in town. We're supposed to be going to practice. Yo, we do practice. Yo, coach says go home, get good rest. Yo, I'm at the titty bar with bitches. You know, I'm buying pussy. I do it. Yeah, I'm smoking blunt, buying pussy. I'm drinking my yacht. Yo, I'm making sure.
With no shame.
Yeah. Like, yo, and I'm going to show up to the game, and it's like, yo, hey, I'm playing. We lost the game. It's like, yo, I wonder if you guys could have won if you actually showed up and played. I wonder if you, instead of you being this guy on the bench, you could have been that guy starting, putting up 25 and 7 and like 6 or some shit. You could have been a legit monster and threat instead of being considered a better version of J.R. Smith.
Oh. Does JR have jewelry?
Or baby Oakley.
Yes. He got a ring with the Lakers and he got a ring with Cleveland.
We at 204. I mean, we could close out with some NFL if y'all like.
You already know what it is. Mac Jones and Cam Newton looking really good in the preseason. Offense is moving right, running gun all day.
Let me get this out the way now. Jarrod, FTT, fuck the Titans.
Nah, that's a big fact. You already know what it is over here.
FTT
bro.
Out here, fuck the Titans.
You come up to New England. There's problems, boy. I'm putting some crazy in your clam.
Aren't you Buffalo?
You playing with New England?
You ain't loyal to your soil?
Loso.
You ain't loyal to your soil, my nigga?
The podcast is our story. I'll tell you the story off cam.
No, there is already a clip on IG of how this nigga became a Patriots fan. Go get that. Get your bars off brand. Go follow it. Go find the clip.
But you already know it's Patriots game, TB12. You already know.
He ain't even there.
It's Tampa baseball.
I said what I said. I said what I said the right way.
I gave up on my Eagles this year. I gave up on my Eagles.
Game.
I'm a Seahawks fan. Chiefs Nation. Shout out Marcus. Chiefs Nation.
Bro, what is wrong with you guys?
Malik can do it freely.
No.
Malik is a Jets fan, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Like, let's be honest. If you caught the episode we dropped a couple of weeks ago that we snuck in on everybody, it's he told everybody that, you know,
he admitted
him and Marcus have a deal that, you know, as long as he's there till week 8, Marcus would be a Cowboy fan in week 8. Like, it's a lot of shit going on.
No funny shit. The Cowboys might win that division with a healthy Dak and Zeke.
Is Dak healthy?
CD looked good last year.
Is Dak healthy?
He said he could throw for 6,000.
Is he healthy? He has not done anything in training camp. I am down here in Dallas as we speak. They talk about him on TV all the fucking time. My man has not played. He does not throw the ball as much as he should be.
They got to protect the investment.
If he don't play Saturday, it's going to be looking real iffy for them. Because they go into baseball. They go into baseball doctors trying to figure out what the fuck wrong with his shoulder.
Aaron Rodgers ain't playing in the preseason. You don't see us panicking about him.
They're going to baseball doctors asking about his shoulder.
What did he injure? Because last I checked, I thought it was a rotator cuff. I thought it was a rotator cuff.
Baseball doctors, he might Tommy something injury.
So he got the Tony Romo. Yeah, he got the Tony Romo injury.
Yeah,
Tommy John is the elbow, but they're going off his shoulder right now.
Jarrod, the Tony Romo injury, that's what put him out.
No, he's fine, but they won't say what's actually wrong with him.
He can't throw though. That if it's a throwing shoulder,
it might not be his shoulder. It might just be his. They might. And if you're going to a baseball doctor, you're going there.
They're going to baseball doctors to try to figure out what's wrong with him.
Then they're probably going to look at the whole arm.
I mean, look,
this is the show.
We're going to go around Super Bowl matchups. I'll go first, man. Ravens Seahawks. Lamar gets over the hump this year.
First, can he get over COVID? He done had it twice.
He got over y'all niggas in the playoffs, though, last I checked.
Can he get over COVID? Can he stay healthy?
Is
he going to get the vaccination?
I didn't see King Henry in that game.
He had 100 and some yards, bro. Like, we lost by 7 points.
I can't see him.
We lost by 7. Like, what I'm upset for?
Let me guess. Titans versus who?
Titans.
Look at this nigga. Look, he's so biased.
Titans versus the Bucks, bro. Now, I say the Titans versus the Bucks, so let me tell you something. You got Julio on one side. You got AJ on the other side. You got Derek in the backfield. You got a competent quarterback. Let's see.
Is a game manager at best.
Let me tell you something. If he's top 5 in the league throwing again, that's not game management. I can tell you that. That's winning games.
If you use the play action with Derrick Henry, of course these motherfuckers gonna bite. Right.
And now what you gonna do when you got Julio and AJ on both sides of the field, bro? Either you gonna let us pass the ball all day.
They're gonna double up Julio and open up my man Brown. Obviously, you already see it coming. You see it coming. Malik, fuck him up for the culture, please.
He had his chance. He didn't do nothing. I told him that. How
drunk did you get Malik out there?
Bro, I took them niggas to Wet Willie's, bro.
Oh, wow. Wet Willie's. I haven't heard that shit, man.
Let me tell you something. Both them niggas got the strongest drinks they could, bro. And I think both nights, because we went out Friday and Saturday. We was out till 3 o'clock both days. At least 3 o'clock both days.
Damn. Hey, Arri, get ready, nigga. You see how I get down. When you come up here,
keep my Pepsi on deck.
Nah, we don't drink soda up here. We don't use soda as a chaser up here.
Keep my weed on deck as my other chaser.
Nah, I showed them niggas a good time. They had fun, bro. Malik,
that's pause worthy. Don't say that. That's pause worthy. Show them niggas a good time. Yeah.
He was a good host.
My bad.
Yeah, show them niggas a good time.
I guess these niggas.
My bad.
This nigga, he get paused so much. He be on alert all day.
Right.
Gino, pause coalition. Is that a pause?
NoCuomo.
Oh, god damn it.
See? All right. Anyway, I got the Titans and the Bucks, bro.
Titans
and
the Bucks.
Nobody beat 10.
I'm same way actually.
You got the Titans over the Bills, your home team.
Said what I said.
God damn. So niggas don't think the Bills are gonna be good.
I didn't say it.
The Bills will be good, but they will be what the Bills are.
They got that cannon, nigga.
Don't do shit.
Allen got a cannon.
Allen had a cannon since he been in the league. What's the difference?
He got Stephon Diggs now.
Oh, he had him last year.
And he cooked food with him. He cooked food with him.
What did they do, Loso?
They were about a half away from the Super Bowl. Let's be real. Let's be real here. They were in that game. They were in that game for half. Let's be real here.
What did they do, Loso? Did they win or did they lose?
Did your team win or did they lose?
We in the same boat then. Did they win or did they lose?
Man, let's get to the waves, Arri. Fuck this shit.
That's what I thought. You didn't get Gino picked, man.
He's so turned up on the Titans, bro.
He don't watch football.
That's a perfect answer.
But I'll tell you what, hold on. We got two Yankee fans on the panel right
now. The team I would pick if I did watch football would be Jets versus Giants, and I'm going with the Giants to win.
Yo.
Hey, loyal to my soil.
Jarrod.
Loyal to my soil.
Jarrod, the lead just got bigger.
Oh.
The lead just got bigger. Gino, where your team at? Are y'all still second placing it up?
Nah, right now we in the wild card. No, we won tonight. I mean, okay. I don't know what the standings are right now, but I know we won tonight.
We can't see y'all from the top. We can't see y'all from the top.
Stop. Look,
we can't see y'all.
Went to a slump and we've adjusted. We went and got our backs. We're getting back. Look, we still, our pitching is getting back in form.
Because y'all stole everybody. Y'all stole.
Listen. Healthy. If our team is healthy, we're a fucking problem.
I want to see a Subway Series in 2021. I want to see a Subway Series 2021.
Blue orange all day. Blue orange. I don't fuck with the Islanders. I'm a Rangers fan.
You hear me, man? Mets, Yankees, World Series. I'm calling it this year. We need that for the culture.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, if that happens again, that will be.
Jared, don't nod.
I'll be real and keep it a buck. I think Mets pitching this year is good enough in general to beat the Yankees back.
Y'all still got that Thor nigga that knocked off that knocked off that blonde bitch. I forgot her name, but he knocked off something mean.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
He knocked off something mean.
Pete Alonso, who's wilding. Pete Alonso's been having a good year.
Have you been seeing Luke Voigt though? Luke Voigt been wild.
Yo, I'll be real.
Let me tell you something. These bats for the Yankees are waking up.
Man, talk that shit. Talk that shit, Jared. Talk that shit, Jared.
You got Gallo. You got Rizzo.
Go
You
ahead.
got Stan.
We got Boyd. We got Stan.
You
We
got
gonna trade Judge. We gonna trade Judge.
I'm not saying
gonna trade. What you trading them for?
I want pitching. I want pitchers back.
They need. It's not about the batting.
Trade
It's about
Giancarlo,
pitching.
bro.
Pitching is what wins games.
Giancarlo.
That's a debate. Who do you trade first, Giancarlo or Judge?
Giancarlo, because Judge played the outfield like a motherfucking monster.
But Judge always goes in the hitting slumps.
I don't care if you got 20 bats around the nigga.
Fuck that. Judge is our best player. You don't go on slumps like that.
It happens, bro. It's baseball. But anyway,
not to Mike Trout. Mike Trout never goes on slumps, but he also never wins a playoff game. So Mike Trout is the T-Mac of the MLB.
I've been saying Mike Trout don't win shit. Had they made it to the playoffs since he been there?
No, he's the T-Mac of the MLB. Quiet as kept. He
didn't make it to the playoffs. That nigga damn near like Bradley Beal.
Oh, good old stick with the ball. Good talk. Yeah.
All right. That's our cue.
Stick with the ball and run. Yes. Beautiful game. America's favorite pastime next to racism.
That's our cue to go to waves. I know. God.
Don't we love some good old baseball?
Hey, man,
you think I should play Styles P Killed That F as a wave and get us canceled?
What?
Gino knows that song.
No, if Sheik Luch is saying ladies instead of bitches on live shows, then we got them motherfuckers
Hey,
PG
Jarrod,
the hell out of their songs now.
You want to play a wave too, Jarrod? You want to join us for this segment?
Sure, I'll drop a wave. Malik, you still here?
I gotta drop a wave now. Oh shit!
There you go, Gino.
Yeah, put them on to what's going on in that crazy mind.
You can go first. You can go first, Gino.
No. Hold on, I gotta find.
I'm actually queued up.
Are you queued up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This is a new album I've been listening to by Charlotte Day Wilson, featuring Sid from the internet or Our Future, wherever y'all know her from. Called "Take Care of You," man. Real dope vibe. You already know what it is.
What's the name of the song?
"Take Care of You."
Okay.
Bang.
I'll take care of you if you want me to.
make the rules of this.
That's
play.
why I only post selfies on IG now. Because if I post them on fucking Facebook,
oh, niggas was aiming for you.
Yeah, I'm about to play mine. I got mine queued up. This is off the Trust the Sopranos compilation. This is Benny, 38 Spesh, Klass, Murda, and Shay, Love Left.
Ooh, I can't wait. I want to get that.
Producing wise, 38 is a fucking monster.
All right, I got my wave. I got my wave ready. I don't know how it's gonna sound because I'm playing it off my phone, but it's off Wale's album, The Gifted, which I think is probably one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
He was talking this shit on Twitter today too.
It's in the top 10 to me. But it's Heaven's Afternoon with him and Meek Mills. I think those two not putting together a solid mixtape project was one of the greatest undone like what ifs of all of rap.
We got the Self-Made series.
Nah. A legit Meek Mills Wale project produced by just Rick Ross. Just those two. Just those two.
League produced.
MMG, just those two. You know how, like, just listen to this song. Just remember how good they flow off each other when they flow together. And it's like somebody who can You just got him.
Meek always snaps on Wale's albums.
Oh yeah, but they always snap on each other's like they have just that good on track chemistry, but doesn't go into like real life personality, which is a sad thing for two gifted artists. But anyway, all right.
The grand scheme of things, we're not supposed to have shit. Born to lose. Built to win.
I might have to revisit that Gifted album because that shit is
Yo, I'll tell you guys why I picked the song later on, bro. You guys.
You were sending subliminal messages?
Yeah. We'll go to.
That's post-production. Post-production.
All right. So, boom. Me being Malik's manager and his
Nah, yo, no funny shit. Malik played some shit for me in the inbox that sounds hard. You know what I told him? I was like, this was when the ransom, the Game of Thrones ransom shit was out. It sounded just like that, and I told him, I was like, yo, keep doing shit like this.
Well, I got his whole album right here. Executive produced by me.
Hey, talk that shit.
Me being his manager and the executive producer for the album. Why not? That's what I'm finna play.
Now respect the artist, bro.
You suck,
respect
bro.
The craft.
You suck, bro.
So what song you want to play? What song you want him to play, Malik?
I'm finna play one we haven't played. Don't worry about it, bro. I'm just gonna play one that ain't been played, bro. We're gonna play the one we sent Dominic, bro. He just ain't sent that jump back yet.
We just gonna put it. What's the name of this song?
Walk out.
Great.
Never let them take nothing from me, I go too hard for it. Just bought a new car, about to put some rims on it. King Kong in the back so you can hear me when I'm coming in the window. Send it out so when we shoot, don't know who done it. Never fall for bullshit because I'm too smart for it. Mindset on being great, a nigga shooting part for it. Only tired of being down cause I go too hard for it. Play my role and get the win like a true small forward. Always hear this nigga talk, my niggas telling me ignore it. They always got a point of view when you're trying to tell your story. I be mad too if you have my bitch sending kiss emojis. Always come through in the clutch. I shoot a rock like Robert Horry. Used to be a quiet child, now I'm wildin' now. Yeah, stayed in one lane, say fuck it, go another route. Yeah, start my first pack loud enough, it never was the same. Now I can give a fuck about what comes up out my mouth. Never let them take nothing from me, I work too hard for it. Just bought a new car, about to put some rims on it. King Kong in the back so you can hear me when I'm coming in the window. Send it out so when we shoot, don't know who done it. Never fall for bullshit because I'm too smart for it. Mindset on being great, a nigga shooting par for it. Only time to being down cause I go too hard for it. Play my role to get the win just like a true smart forward. Only focused on being great and I'm on the way. Last year I was broke as fuck, now I'm on the race. Thought Tina hold me down forever, now I'm on the chase. They always told me I'll become myself when my heart breaks. Now the things I love is my son and my paper. If a girl can be my piece, I'ma tell her see you later. If you out here making threats, I'ma send you to your maker. Mindset, be on Malice, fight the crowd like I'm a Pacers. I was fighting for my life, caught a fucking hater nigga. Now I'm back, feel like I was.
Okay, Malik.
No matter what, never see me out of pocket. Haters never see me sweat. Always gotta keep it playing. Let them take nothing from me. I work too hard for it. Just bought a new car, about to put some rims on it. King Kong in the back so you can hear me when I'm coming in the window. Send it out so when we shoot, don't know who done it. Never fall for bullshit because I'm too smart for it. Mindset on being great, a nigga shooting par for it. Only time of being down cause I go too hard for it. Play my role to get the win just like a true small forward.
Hey yo, the Za is kicking Arri ass right now. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, bro. That is great right there. That is
son. Malik. Yo, Malik. Put that project out, man. Blackout season, man.
Let's do this.
Put this album out, man.
Come on, Malik. I need something to ride my bicycle to. Come on, bro.
Because I've been playing the shit out of Zero Dark 30. Zero Dark 30 is on the workout playlist.
She got pushed out of her Section 8 apartment.
Nah, shout out to Leo. We definitely got to bring him up when the shit drop. We definitely getting that interview. You already know what time it is.
So we got 6 songs on the album, bro, right now. Waiting on one more feature from Dominic.
Shout out Dominic Clark from the group.
Yeah, shout out Dominic. Waiting on his feature, bro. And then we got a feature from my homeboy Brandon on that joint. He actually on the song, the video that we dropped, the little snippet at the beginning of the joint, the Run It Up joint. Yeah. That's my homeboy Brandon, man. Him and Malik got that joint. I think that's gonna be the single, bro. Like, I think Malik finna go back and rewrite his verse because I think I don't think he liked his verse no more. But we got some bangers on this hoe. It's six bangers, bro. Like in my opinion, it's 6 bangers, bro.
Fam, we can't wait, man. We can't wait to throw that in the whip, throw that in the radio. However you take in your music, AirPods, speaker, however you take it in.
After we drop it, we're gonna come back and we're gonna redo the joint. We're gonna try to get these joints on the radio this roll around. So we're going for a radio. We're going for radio play this go around, and we're gonna shoot a video to run it up, bro.
Before we get out of here, man, Jarrod, Gino, plug y'all stuff, man.
Oh yeah, please check out AMG Game Podcast, Anime and Gaming. Please follow me on High Exotica on Facebook, as you guys can see. I don't know if my name shows up, but it's High Exotica on Facebook. One word. We post podcasts sporadically. Right now, we're working on content. We're trying to get into a more regular schedule, but please bear with us. We do have about, I think, 4 episodes up, so please take a look. Enjoy. We should be putting out a new episodes pretty soon. This one's going to be focused a little bit on gaming, and then right after, we should be dropping our little Marvel one, just so we give a little breath so people can see the what ifs and go over a little bit of the Marvel Avengers expansion that just came out with Wakanda and Black Panther.
Good shit. Jarrod, man, go ahead.
Man, y'all know, boy, it's your boy Jarrod. Conversations at the shop. We've been on hiatus for about a month and a half now.
Yeah, hurry up, man. I'm trying to pop in. Narrative God got a narrative God over there.
Yeah, man, we're gonna drop episode 100. I gotta get it edited and put up right. So we're gonna do that and we're gonna drop. So we got Conversations at the Shop on Saturdays, 4:00 Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. You got 5:00 Eastern Standard Time, my bad, 5:00. Then we got Conversations at the Shop Fight Night on Thursday nights. Malik and Corey do that.
Shout out Corey.
Malik with the gaming on Conversations at the Shop gaming channel on Twitch. Me and Candace, the Voice Besties, is coming back. Trying to get this school schedule set down right so me and her can do them jumps. So we might just on an off day might do them jumps, just pre-record them and drop them later. 901 Daiquiris. If you ever do want some drinks, go to the page 901 Daiquiris. I do ship nationwide, so y'all know that.
Get right with my bro Jarrod, man. Get you right.
Yeah, when we link in DC, we gotta ship some of the 901 Daiquiris our way.
He'll get you right.
Let me know when. I send them to you, man.
Definitely.
That's it, bro. That's it, man. Shout out to Marcus. Prayers up to him and his little son.
Thanks, man. Prayers up, man. Him and the little one, man.
Him and Maverick, bro. Last time I talked to him, he said he was just sleeping a lot and shit. Him and they couldn't even be in the same hospital room, bro. Like, this shit crazy. But shout out to him. Make sure he's straight. Shout out to Malik. Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to everybody that helped out on Blackout season. It's coming. Shout out to you two. You know, get your bars off. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to Andre. Shout out to Gino and High Exotica AMG podcast, man. Hey, you can hear. Shout out OTR. Shout out at the shop. Anywhere where you find any of us in that group, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are the reason why we here.
That is a fact, man. And
tell Eric Denson, cut this. Tell Eric Denson that the power level is over 5,000 right now.
And with that, we close up, man. Follow Get Your Bars Off on IG at Get Your Bars Off brand, on Twitter at Get Your Bars Off pod. Follow the YouTube page, subscribe, hit the notification bell, Get Your Bars Off. And everybody, with a too sweet, man.